Pablo, light it up.
I heard about the portion, oh yeah. Trap, 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 trap. I heard about the portion, oh yeah. Trap, 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 trap. Got it out the mud, all they ever wanted was a plug. All my niggas studs, money coming, gotta get it up.
What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, man, check it out. Y'all know we got some stuff to talk about. Got Bivol-Pascal. I did a video about that. Caleb Plant and the Canelo situation. I was actually just on Caleb Plant live on Instagram. He was talking about that. And then, of course, I got to talk about my man Wilder and Fury. You know I got to talk about Tyson Fury. Intangible boxing in the building. What's good with you, fam? Appreciate you coming through. My man Alistair 49. What up, Alistair 49? Darkness is falling and stepped up in the building. Yeah, I'm getting ready to drop that link too, Alistair. You can be the first on so you can get a chance to talk. Oh, boy. Intangible, where you been at, bro? You need to come kick it with me on the panel, bro. I ain't talked to you in a minute, Intangible. All right. Let me drop this link right quick. Drop the link right quick for anybody who want to jump on the panel. I know Get This Smoke going to be on here in a little bit. That nigga... Get This Smoke, stay jumping on the panel, dog. All right, anyway, there we go. Link in the chat. So, yeah, man. So, I was on, Caleb Plant went live on Instagram, guys. I was putting a title on my video on my phone, and it popped up, and I was like, oh shit, Caleb Plant live. And he was talking about the Canelo situation. And, you know, he didn't really say too much different. You know, he still was using the same reasoning, but he broke it down a little bit more. And I kind of changed my outlook on this, bro. Like, it's different from when you hear somebody say something real quick in a quick interview, and then you sit there and you listen to him explain it, and you sit there and you listen to Caleb Plant talk about it. And I've always been wanting to say, Lisa Bales, what's up with your sis? Appreciate you coming through, Lisa. Lisa say, Tangy Darkness, Alistair 49. That's what's up. What's up, El Jefe? And so I always been wanting to say that these fighters are not afraid of each other, bro. They're not afraid. We're going to have to go downstairs. They're not afraid to punch each other in the face, bro. And Caleb Plant was kind of talking about that on his live on the gram. He ain't afraid of fucking Canelo. You know what I mean? And I believe him on that, and I believe a lot of these fighters, like, come on, man. These guys are fighting for a sport. Like they boxing.
Yo, what up, D, man? What's up, bro?
We got to believe. I said what's up to you, dog.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that. I just got on.
No. When I let you in, I was like, what's up, El Jefe? So,
okay.
Yeah. So, I don't believe these guys are afraid of each other, bro. Like, these guys are not afraid to punch each other in the face. This is what they do. And so it's just more or less Caleb Plant. It's like, shout out to my man Black and Brown Boxing, because he did a video saying some of the things that Caleb Plant was explaining on his live. And Black and Brown Boxing did a video explaining these things, and then Caleb Plant came out and said it, you know. So, shout out to Black and Brown Boxing, because he was spot on, bro. And the thing is this, is like, and I didn't even take this into consideration. When these guys are in training camp, it's not all about the fight, okay? as far as having to need more time and recovery and so forth. It's also about the training camp, bro. See, these guys go through grueling training camp. Coach, they got to cut weight. Alistair, I'm gonna put you on mute because you got background noise. These guys got to go through weight cuts and rigorous exercise and all of that. So they need time to recuperate from that as well as the fight. And see, so that makes sense because this is not giving Caleb Plant any time to recuperate from either. Now, it wasn't a grueling fight because he pretty much outboxed and then stopped Fitzenberg, whatever his name was. It wasn't any punishment that he had to endure, any serious punishment he had to endure in the fight. But the training camp and everything, that shit matters. And so, I'm gonna backtrack and say that I give Caleb Plant a pass on this shit, bro.
So you're giving him the benefit of the doubt, but you won't do that for other fighters, man. Come on, man.
No. I'm giving him,
because I'm staying on Caleb Plant's bumper, man.
I'm answering your question first. I'm gonna let you go. I'm giving him a pass because of his reasoning. I listened to him on his live on Instagram today. Now, I ain't heard from none of these other fighters, whoever you talk about, which could only really be Tank Davis, because he the one I give a hard time about, But real quick, what's up, Marty Machine? I see you, my man. I'm Marty Machine. Hashtag live, he said.
I just had to take some time off, bro, because that boxing Liberian debate was vicious, man. So
man,
I'm still recovering.
Ass, bro. Best of the best. What's up with you, fam? I listened to that debate. You did a good job, though, El Jefe, but I told you not to debate that dude, dog.
It was grueling, bro. So it was like a 50-50 war.
All right. 50-50, get the fuck out of here, bro. He bodied the shit out your ass. But I will say this. Hold on. I want to say this, though. You did a good job in that debate, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. You did better than I thought you was gonna do. I thought he was gonna body your ass worse, but you did a good job.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you did a good job in that debate, but he got your ass though, dog. But Boxing Librarian knows too much about this sport, bro. And he's not just a historian. He doesn't even consider himself a historian. I talk to him all the time, bro. As much as he knows about this sport, he doesn't even consider himself a historian, bro. He says he considers himself a researcher. You understand? But the dude knows a fucking ton about this sport, bro. Like, that's the wrong person to debate. I would debate him, but I would be reluctant to debate him.
I'd duck him.
Intangible saying duck him. Yeah, that motherfucker sharp. Yeah, Mr. Matt Makers, what's good, fam? Mr. Matt Makers said, you trained him, D. Yeah, I did train Jefe. He took enough whoopings off of me.
But
he was ready. He took enough whoopings off me. He was ready to get in there with Librarian, boy.
And then I gave him a whooping like yesterday.
Here we go. Intangible clout chasing off my name, man. Come on, man.
Clout chasing off your name, but how many subscribers do you have?
I don't
have subscribers, bro.
I don't even have any subs. I have like 104.
Have a channel, Intangible.
I got kicked off my home, man, my boxing home, so I'm everywhere.
Yeah, he been like that for a minute though. He been just like drifting. Me and him, basically, we both started off drifting. I decided to make a channel, but at first, me and El Jefe was just everywhere on different lives and shit.
All right, about this Caleb Plant situation. With the Caleb Plant workout thing, I'm not gonna just destroy him or anything, but I mean, I feel like for such a payday, I do feel like this is a fight that Plant should have taken. I do feel like it. Now, I would understand if he had explained Canelo possibly putting strains on him, like not only with all the training, a catch weight like he usually does, like putting a catch weight on him, putting a rehydration clause on him, putting a $700 trillion fine on him if he's for every pound he is overweight. You know, I would understand that, but you know, when it like I just feel like, you know, with him having basically trained to fight Karl Marx or Frederick Engels or whoever he fought in his last fight, like honestly, I think it would just be I think it'd be worth it for him to take this fight.
Well, look, it's true. Look, it's a huge opportunity. One thing that I can't and will not argue is the fact that it's a huge opportunity. Okay, and he's passing it up, and Oscar De La Hoya popping all that shit like, oh well, he's passing this opportunity up and he won't get it again. Man, fuck De La Hoya, because if the zone tell him, look, later down the line, if the zone tell him, look, I want the Canelo fight, that motherfucker De La Hoya gonna make the fight. It's just that simple. It's just that fucking simple, bro. Because Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy and Canelo is on the hook for that fucking $350 million. So he don't really have a boss, but in that situation, he kind of got a boss. You understand what I'm saying? So, look, man, let me give some shout outs right quick, guys. Hold on for a second. Some more people just stepped up in the building. My man King got game up in this biatch. What's up, King? He said Caleb Plant dogging that rehydration. Nah, man, I'm getting ready to start speaking on that some more, man. Y'all gonna get off for Caleb Plant right now. What it do, Kings? What's up, Gun Right Mafia? What's good with you, fam? Jose, yep, there's my man Jose in the building. What's good?
Although I will say this though.
Justin Trouble, what's up, Justin Trouble? Go ahead.
I will say this. I feel like it's possible that the Canelo team actually may be sending out smoke screens when it comes to people ducking him, because I honestly find it quite hard to believe that all these people that each and every single one of these 168 pounders, from Saunders, from Murata, from Derevyanchenko, I mean, including 160 pounders, I find it hard to believe that each and every single one of them are turning down these paydays.
Bro, well, I saw in a video, on a Ellie Sekback video, where he was saying that they had offered Caleb Smith 1.5 million, which I don't think it's a good offer. So that's why they turned it down. They're like really lowballing them.
That's all lies. That's all lies. That's all lies. That's all lies, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah. Caleb Plant. Oh, you said Callum Smith.
Yeah, Callum Smith.
Okay. My bad. Caleb Plant. You said Caleb Smith, so I didn't know if you was talking about Plant or Callum Smith, but you said Caleb Smith. But I know you meant Callum Smith. All right, look. Caleb Plant just said today on his live, they talked about making a fight with him, but he said they sent him no official offer. Not through email, not through text message, none of that.
It was just a verbal offer, I guess.
It was a verbal offer. He got no official offer from them. That's another thing that he's like.
But I don't understand that. Why didn't he at least try to negotiate? Like, at least get on the phone, like say, oh, we tried to make contact, we didn't like the offer. Like, he just like downward like refused it, man. It was like similar to like Danny Garcia with Terrence Crawford.
Keem, you was on the live. Hold on, El Jefe. I heard you, fam. You right too, Alf. But Keem, you was on the live, bro, because that's what he said. Nah, you not tripping, bro. That's what he said. He was like, they sent him no official offer, bro. And he said it right on his live. I was listening to him. It was him and some black dude. I don't even know who the fuck he was, but they was talking about it. It was him and Caleb Plant kicking it, chopping it up about it and shit.
Huh.
I asked a couple of questions, and the dude, he answered. He asked.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna give Caleb Plant like because in my opinion, like where I come from, like because I've seen people like shit on Tank, shit on Danny Garcia, shit on all these PBC fighters. But when it comes to Caleb Plant, he gets like a special treatment. Look, I don't understand that.
Caleb Plant is a PBC fighter, so let's stick to Caleb Plant. What's up, Martin Machine? What's up, Jordan C? My man, Jordan C. Ty, what's good with you, Ty? Toby Bartlett up in the building. What's up, Toby?
What you think about? I think it was like Benavidez is like co-manager. Like Caleb Plant posted on Twitter how somebody close to David Benavidez, like his co-manager or something like that, how he stated that they're not ready for the Plant fight.
It was a promoter, Samson.
Well, he might not be. I mean, people got to stop getting so fucking touchy about shit like that, because that might just be an honest statement. Benavidez
he's 23
years old, 22, 23 years old. He's still young. I mean, so if his trainer comes out and say, look, man, he probably won't be ready for that fight yet. You know what I mean? It's not like Wilder being 30 fucking fights in, knocking out everybody.
Here we go.
And then somebody saying he's still a baby. No. This Benavidez is really a baby in boxing. He's 23. Doesn't have a great deal of fights and experience. So that would really just be an honest statement. We may, as fans, not want to hear it because we may think Benavidez can beat Plant, but Plant's a tricky motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, that's some real shit, Jordan. That's some real shit, man.
Well, Jordan, say something that compliments your punk ass, because that's why it's some real shit.
Some real shit.
People love it. Yeah, I see. I do want something to compliment your ass. I have you a trip, dog. I didn't label that Canelo situation as a duck from Plant. I could see how someone gets that out of. Yeah, man, that shit too, though. Look. None of us, honestly, bro, none of us fucking do nowhere near the exercise and the training and the rigorous workouts that these guys do, bro. And when you're doing that shit for 3 months straight, your body needs fucking recuperation. Fuck that. And you have to cut weight. Cutting weight is difficult, bro. I've seen videos of kickboxers, UFC fighters, boxers cutting weight. That shit's tough to fucking do. And so they're going through this shit. They're going through that rigorous training for 3 months, and then they're going through this 2-week fucking rigorous weight cut bullshit. You got to recover from that. And see, this is why I'm not saying that, well, what you said, Intangible, like you can't really see that everybody is ducking Canelo like that. What's up, Charles D? It's not the fact that they're ducking him. All of those motherfuckers are trying to exploit him because they need the Cinco de Mayo date. So he has a deadline, basically. He needs that time of the month. You understand what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers are stalling him out. He got to get a big fight. It's got to be a big fight. He has $35 million style fight he has to get into. You see what I mean? And so they stalling him out.
But did you see Canelo's his backup plan? Like if none of this shit happens?
What?
It's David Lemieux, man. They're gonna fight David Lemieux.
Man, fuck that, bro.
I don't even watch that fight. I may as well. I'll just go. He would be
better off going to Japan and fighting Murata because that's a money fight for sure, and he definitely will beat him. He'll definitely beat him. So, I mean, that's a money fight for sure. That should be like fail-safe plan right there.
It's because these dudes are like way overpricing themselves, bro. Like they saw Daniel Jacobs and they saw Kovalev get like 15 million. So all these dudes want at least 10, man.
Yeah,
and most of these dudes don't even deserve that shit.
Murata though would probably deserve that money because the guy gets like 20 million viewers in Japan. He's huge.
He gets 15 to 20.
I agree with Murata, but like Billy Joe and Caleb Smith, come on, man.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
but I said this before on another live. When it comes to the zone and what they have to satisfy for their business, Murata makes the most sense for the zone. Maybe not for Canelo, but for the zone. You know, for Canelo and Oscar and all of their business, but for the zone business, Murata makes the most sense because they already have the zone in Japan. So these 15 to 20 million views are already coming on the zone. Then you're going to get the zone USA because they got Canelo under contract. So all of that shit is going to be coming to them. So for the zone, none of these fights make more sense than Murata. That's how he got into the conversation altogether because of the money on it. Leonard Ellaby's nose. What's up with you, fam? Look at that motherfucking nose, man. That motherfucking nose is terrible.
He's got that fucking Squidward nose.
Hey, bro, that nose smells money, man. That nose is a money-making, smelling nose.
Man, get the fuck out. That nose is full of shit.
Yeah, Squidward nose.
Oh, shit nose ass nigga. That motherfucker, man, he's so dirtball and terrible. Talking about we ain't even looking at Loma Chico. How Now, before you step up to 135, you should have stayed fucking around.
No, but let's stay on topic. Let's not get off topic with Tank, man. Let's stay on topic.
Yeah, you blocked from the channel forever. Come with your next fucking this stupid motherfucker, man. Get out of here, bro. You done. You're banned, boy. You here?
Hey, bro, did you guys also hear about that big news, man? On the Zone wanting to buy Top Rank. That's crazy if that happens, man.
I heard something about it.
What up?
No, they ain't buying Top Rank, bro. That's just not.
Well, Top Rank's looking to sell, bro. Like Bob Arum's on his way out, man. He wants to leave his nephews, his children with money.
He's old as fuck, so he gonna get a couple of billion for that shit.
That's for sure.
Yeah, he'll get a couple of billion
or more. Imagine if PBC buys that shit, bro. Like, damn, PBC would control the market.
PBC is not gonna buy that shit.
Hell no.
Well, they got the money, man.
Everybody has the money. All of the other networks have. The only network I think that would be fucked in the deal is Golden Boy, because they can't compete with the PBC, the Zone, or Matchroom in them.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, who the hell was that guy showing his feet?
Some dumbass. He came in like that's about 15 different fucking accounts, bro. He done came in on. So I just block him from the fucking channel, and he creates another.
Ain't it the little kid? The little kid that used to come in?
Justin? It might be him, because I banned him from the channel for acting like a little dipshit.
When was that?
This motherfucker, because see, look, the kid, I try to help the kid out, like, you know what I mean? But he would come on the channel, and then when I would put him out, or when I would need, you know, like sometimes 8 or 9 people be wanting to get in, he'll start throwing tantrums and shit, putting dumb shit in the chat and all of that. So I'm like, bro, you can't even come back in. Chad Mullen, what's good with you, fam? Get this smoke in the building.
I agree with that.
Chad Mullen.
You just need like Shakur and Terrence Crawford. That's it, man. The rest are poo-poo.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Tank is poo-poo.
And probably Teofimo. That's true. Teofimo.
Yeah, you better say Teofimo. That motherfucker dog. And Teofimo right now is the only one of those guys that's in a win-win situation. Even if he loses, he wins. He's losing to Lomachenko.
And he's getting money.
And he already competed for undisputed. He already had a title. Like, this fight is win-win for Teofimo. He can't lose. Now, if he gets absolutely demolished, that's no good. Like, he got to put up a fight somehow, you know what I mean? If Loma goes in there and absolutely obliterates him, then, of course, that's no good for the kid. But because he had all the mouth. This is going to come back to bite him, especially if he loses the fight. He talked himself into that fight. Him and his dad. You know what I'm saying? So that shit will come back to bite him if he loses horribly. Because you ran your mouth. You said Loma ain't this and that. You worked your way up, but you talked your way right into that ass whooping. If you get obliterated like that. So
like psychologically, man, he might not recover.
Yeah, that is a possibility, bro. It could damage him for the rest of his career.
Teofimo.
Yeah, that young shit goes both ways. Because he's so young, he could build from it and become one of the greatest, or it could damage him for the rest of his career. It could be a stain, or it could be a mark. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it could be a stain on him where he can't get that shit out of his head, or it could be a mark of his achievement. And then he goes and flies forward from there. Charles D. Fight and my birthday. We're going generational at my house on this one. Y'all in the same town? Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the Tank Davis era. Pay-per-views is back.
Hey, yo, Alistair, man, tell him about Tank, bro, because these people don't know,
Don't
man.
get the Alistair started with y'all two motherfuckers. Look, listen, Alistair's 19 and you're 21. Together, you guys are 40. Together.
So?
I'm 44, bro. I forgot more than both of you motherfuckers know about boxing. I forgot more than y'all know about boxing.
You mean seeing about boxing?
No. Know about boxing.
Seeing about boxing.
I forgot more than y'all.
You told me, you once told me that when you were around my age, you weren't following this stuff, bro. You were going around, you know what I'm saying? You didn't care.
I ain't never tell you no shit like that.
He's double talking and shit or what, man?
Dog, two of my uncles box. I've been around this shit since I was 5 years old, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Ain't no way I told you no shit like that.
Nah, bro. Yeah, bro. You said
No.
that.
I said I wasn't following all sports like I was now because you know I follow a lot of sports, fucking tennis and football and basketball. I wasn't following. I remember the conversation. I said I wasn't following sports like this, but boxing. I've been around boxing and football my whole life.
Right, but you also said
but something we could say about. Yeah, you can't be saying that.
What you say, Allison?
I was gonna say.
No, I said that you also said that
Tank has also been around boxing his whole life.
Yeah. Well, but boxing, no.
Yeah, bro. But like something we could say about Tank because I want to put this out about Tank, man. Like the younger generation he's bringing into boxing, bro. Like we gotta give him respect for that, bro, because he's doing something amazing.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you go intangible, but let me tell you this, I have faith. We don't have to give him respect because look at if he's bringing the younger generation in, look at the example and look at what he's doing and what he's bringing them into. He's not fighting the best. He's acting up outside of the ring. He's undisciplined. So if this is what we want the younger generation to think about boxing? Fuck no. So I'm not celebrating that anyway. Because he's not even setting an example for the sport. So
but couldn't we say the same about Mike Tyson? Didn't Mike Tyson do the same? And he's still a legend in the sport. So why can't we give Tank the benefit of the doubt?
Later though, bro. Tank been doing this shit the whole fucking time, and you know it. Mike Tyson did that later on. Customato died, and that motherfucker lost his fucking mind, bro. And that's a fact. Everybody knows that shit. When Customato died, Tyson went south, bro. Tank been doing this shit from day one. He been fucking up.
You realize Cuss found him in reform school. He was already crazy. They just let him put a veneer of respectability because he was Cuss.
Oh shit! Mike Tyson was smoke came with the facts, man.
And then when it got with John Finney, he didn't have the same kind of cachet. And so now Mike Tyson
kill that bullshit because you and I went through the Tyson era, and I know all of the things that you're saying right now. But Customato, for whatever reason, was the tamer. He tamed Mike Tyson. He made him a different Tyson.
No, what I'm saying is,
hold on, Smoke. He had a different temperament and everything when Customato was with him. So don't go there with that shit. Yes,
but it wasn't a different temperament. It was just PR. Customato was able to give him a veneer of respectability.
It was not PR.
Customato was still cleaning up his stuff behind the scenes. He was still like assaulting people and shit behind the scenes.
Get the fuck out of here with that, Smoke. Nope.
With Tank Davis, so Tank Davis, we know that you know what I'm saying, he could be like, terrible influence to, you know what I'm saying, and that's probably a shame, but it's like at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying, this is what got him here. And like at least he's actually putting on something. At least we got something instead of nothing. And it also shows like where, this is probably not his fault. This is just in general. This is what the world.
It's his fault, bro. Stop it.
Hey, bro. And let's like keep it 100, man. This is what America likes, bro. America likes that infamous, that don't give a shit attitude. America loves this, bro. I mean, like at the end of the day, this is a product, bro.
Boxing is not traditionally role models either. That's not like where boxing exists.
Yeah, man. They get punched in the head for leaving.
Like, they've been like mob enforcers that have been champs, like. dudes with records, all like Bernard Hopkins is a straight convict. That's not a role model. It's like,
Yeah, leave that shit for like golf players or something, man.
Check this
This is
out.
boxing, bro.
Leonard Ellaby's nose said the young man on the panel is absolutely right. Tank is bringing in the younger generation, bringing us older folks back to boxing. He's making boxing excited again. Bullshit. Because
I agree with Leonard Ellaby's nose.
Let me talk.
I agree also.
Agree with him, and I know that
you two are the only two people who would actually take that comment literally.
No. We have 3 PBC lovers on the panel. So they probably all get down with that comment. But I'm going to tell you this, Leonard Ellaby's nose. First and foremost, the comment about the older folks, that's not correct, bro. Because the foolishness this kid is doing outside of the ring, the older folks have children, bro. His age. Like me, I got a daughter 23. We don't want that fucking type of example for our kids, bro. So you can't say he's bringing the older folks back. And then the older folks that was in boxing, they ain't coming back for no fucking Tank Davis not fighting anyone, because the older folks that would be coming back to boxing are used to an older era where the best fought the best. So motherfuckers like Tank is not bringing them back. Kill that noise, bro. The younger generation,
yeah, and it's not
the older generation, no.
Yeah, but I'll say that Tank, what I appreciate about Tank is just really his natural God-given gifts. And the dude can fight, but he's going down a disappointing path.
Yeah. A lot of them got natural God-given gifts. Haney got it. Fucking Brian got it.
Nah. They don't have Tank's gifts. Tank has a unique thing.
Beat the shit out of him.
That's because Teofimo is bigger than him.
The charisma, bro. The swag, also, bro. The personality.
Yeah.
I will say I do respect Tank's gifts.
You guys don't
really
take
the reason
that into consideration, bro.
Being undisciplined and stupid as hell.
Like you see Tank, bro, and you remind yourself, like, damn, that's like our era of Mike Tyson, man. Like he gives you that aura, bro.
No.
Yeah, like if just think if Georgie Benson could get his hands on Tank, like one of those old school, like no nonsense trainers from back in the day. If this was even a Lou Duva, like let any of these dudes like really get their hands on him, then you see a totally different guy. But I'm just saying, it's a different era. All those old school trainers that kept these Spartan lifeguards, those dudes are gone. It's just a different thing. And as a result, like Tank may not have reached the brilliance that he might have had he been trained by somebody else. But he's still got the talent and the gifts he's got.
All right, hold on. Leonard Ellaby's nose must have been drinking or something right quick. Hold on, let me get to these 2 comments. This nigga done bumped his damn head. Okay, first he say, absolutely Tank Davis will be the biggest star in boxing by January 2021, guaranteed.
It could happen.
Facts.
Hold on.
Facts.
Whoa, shh. Y'all chill for a second. That's the first statement. That this dude is drinking. Okay. Second statement, he says, Tank Davis is must-see TV. Tank Davis is ready for Undisputed. Okay, so to your first comment, you are absolutely out of your goddamn mind saying that he is going to be the biggest star by January of 2021. No way, not happening. That's number one, bro. How the fuck does Tank Davis pass Canelo and Anthony Joshua by 2021? The motherfucker's not even fighting. First off, he got to fight next with Leo Santa Cruz. He's not going to fight 4 or 5 fights a year. So let's not get on this facade like he's going to beat this guy, beat this guy, beat this guy. Because he's not going to fight 4 to 5 fights a year. So how the fuck, by fighting Leo Santa Cruz and whoever the next low-level or fighter coming up is after Leo Santa Cruz, is he going to become the biggest star by 2021 to pass AJ and Canelo? AJ just made $60 million plus on his last fight, and Canelo gets $35 million a fight. Tank ain't even got $5 million yet. Are you?
Let me give you the back.
Me, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Dude,
let me
I don't
just
even
say this
think
real
he's
quick.
a bigger star than
Let me get wait, hold on. Let me give you the backside to that. something that Tank has that Canelo or Anthony Joshua don't have is that he's an American star, bro. That's what boxing needs, an American star,
oh, yeah, America.
El Jefe, no fucking way by 2021 January he becomes the biggest star in boxing. Are you insane?
I wouldn't bet on it. I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying like he has an upside just of him being an American star.
No.
Dude,
this is what I'm talking about. That comment, okay? It's not happening. He ain't gonna be the biggest star in boxing. And then this must-see TV, I'm going to get on that. Go ahead, Intangible, but I'm gonna get on this must-see TV bullshit. Go ahead, Intangible.
All right. You talk about just because he is an American. What difference does that make, dude? One American person is equal to one UK person. One American person is equal to one Japanese person. Okay. People overseas like Ioka, like Murata, like Inui, like AJ are going to make way more viewers than Gervonta Tank Davis. And they do already. Okay. Just because he's an American, that doesn't give him any bonus points.
Y'all fucking crazy, bro.
It does. What are you talking about? Hell yeah.
No, listen, it doesn't. Canelo and AJ. Listen, the two biggest stars in boxing right now are not even American. You idiots.
No, you're talking Canelo.
And you guys, and the thing is, we live in the U.S., so we don't know these people's profile.
Wait, let Alistair explain himself, bro. You guys don't even give him the time to speak, bro.
Yeah, you're just cutting me off. What's up with that?
No, because you cut me off, motherfucker. So hush and listen to my point. You in both of you. The two biggest stars in boxing right now are not even American. AJ's British and Canelo's Mexican. Okay, and they're international stars, bro. Y'all are talking about one fucking country. I understand that American is the biggest selling country, but it's still just one. Tank ain't no fucking international star. And as far as this goddamn must-see TV, I didn't even watch the motherfucking fight. I watched the goddamn playback. That's how must-see it is. That's how must-see it is. I didn't even watch this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit ain't no fucking must-see. Y'all motherfuckers are
let Alistair.
Okay.
Let Alistair answer, man. Someone that comes from Canada. Like, go ahead, Alistair.
Right. So Canelo, man, I agree. You said like how he's international. So first off, Canelo wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for the American platform.
Alistair, real quick. I buy houses. What's up, fam? Boxing Monster, what's good with you? Red Glove Militant. What's up, my nigga? All right, go ahead, Alistair.
If it wasn't for Canelo, so if it wasn't for the American platform, this is a fact. I'm just speaking fact. If it wasn't for the American platform, Canelo would not be where he is today, period. He wouldn't have the recognition from the American fan. What else? He wouldn't be. He's fighting at MGM Grand like all the time. He's fighting. Where else is he fighting, bro? Like when he fought Mayweather, that was at MGM Grand. You had all the stars around the world watching that fight. It was in America. It was on HBO, first of all. And HBO was like freaking super duper American. All their commentators are American. What else? So that's like the platform. That's where you have to go if you want to be a star. Golovkin from Kazakhstan had to move all the way over to America to finally blow up, bro, and get all the biggest fights. So where are they fighting? On HBO. That's where the hottest things are at. And then for Anthony Joshua, he became a big star, but he's sort of like UK. UK is a big platform too now. Don't get it twisted. The UK is a big platform, and to be a heavyweight champion in the UK, they already have history with Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, etc.
They have all the history, bro. Boxing started there.
And what else, man? Yeah. Plus, they have matchroom boxing. They have things like that, and then he's also like a figure for the UK. Like UK, they have stars. They have stuff like David Beckham, stuff like that. Anthony Joshua was like that before boxing, for real, and for the UK. So he has nothing to do with the US. He could not even fight in the US his whole career and still be richer, be the highest freaking star in boxing because they pretty much maxed him out over there. But with Gervonta Davis, when he's fighting on Showtime and all that stuff, that's where it shines. That is where everybody has to watch that because he's fighting on the biggest platforms, possible. And you're talking about Intangible Boxing was talking about Japan and stuff like that. People aren't those guys aren't really where the main attraction is. I don't even know what platform that guy was even fighting at. The Japanese guy was fighting at. To be honest, because like I said, America, if you want everything in life, if you want the superstar, you gotta fight in America. It's the most relevant country in the world. Plus, on top of that, everybody around the world nowadays is copying America. Period, bro. You look at Instagram. You look at Instagram, you see dancers. Everybody wants to be
the swag, how they talk, the movies. America influenced everything, man.
Going too long.
Everything.
Okay, we got you, and you're giving us a whole bunch of points of shit we already know, but is irrelevant to the fucking fact of what I'm talking about, bro. It's irrelevant. All of that shit, I was letting you go. Man, why are you telling us all of this shit that we know? What's up, batshit crazy? None of that shit has anything to do with the fact. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. You two idiots. I gotta call you two idiots this time. Tank Davis. Now, granted, I say Fury's gonna beat Wilder this weekend. But should Wilder win? And Spence will probably not lose his next fight. How the fuck does Tank even pass them? Y'all motherfuckers are crazy, bro. Tank won't even, if Wilder wins this fucking fight, you fucking think Tank's gonna be a bigger star than Wilder? Are y'all fucking stupid?
Even if he loses.
That's what I'm saying. Well, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And then you got Errol Spence. Man, y'all motherfuckers have bumped y'all head. You El Jefe, and Leonard Ellaby's nose. What the fuck is the matter with
that's a holy trinity, bro. It's Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis, man.
Listen, I don't want to hear that bullshit. The comment was he will be the biggest star in boxing by January 2021. And you two idiots was like,
no. Don't include me. I was saying facts to what Alistair was saying.
Now you want to back out of it. You said facts, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to debate, bro. I just want to talk this boxing, man.
You're not trying to debate now.
You go rewind it back and listen to your ass say facts. That's why I call you two idiots. Y'all must be fucking crazy, bro. Tank ain't gonna be no fucking. He ain't doing nothing to become number one star in boxing. You gotta fight the best at some point, bro. Y'all have lost y'all fucking mind. And like I said, forget about Canelo and Anthony Joshua. That motherfucker ain't even gonna pass Spencer Wilder. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Are you
Holy crazy? Trinity.
I know he is. I mean, he already passed Spence.
And then you brought up AJ, bro. Some chinny ass motherfucker is gonna get knocked out his next fight, man.
Yeah,
and then Canelo. Canelo right now is pound for pound, right? In the face of boxing for the moment, but his popularity is dying down, bro. Especially if he doesn't get the right opponents.
Yeah, whatever, man. He got a multitude. He has more fights to be made in boxing than anybody else right now. Nobody else has as many fights as Canelo to be made.
And also, Canelo doesn't have, he doesn't speak English, and then he his swag is not up there with Tank's interesting, bro. I like to watch Tank's his IG lives.
The biggest contract in sports.
Do you watch the IG lives of Canelo? Yeah, I don't. Them motherfuckers are boring. Like, we want to watch Tank, man. Like Tank, his whole aura, man. It's just fun to watch.
Tank is an idiot. I don't want to watch anything associated with him.
I didn't even watch Tank's last fight, bro. And I didn't watch Wilder's last fight. I didn't watch that Ortiz shit, and I didn't watch that fucking Gamboa shit. They both fought two old-ass Cubans. That's what they did. That's what they did. Tank and Wilder. That's the PBC way. Fight two old-ass Cubans. That's right, Smoke. I know you listening in. Your boy Wilder and your boy Tank Davis just fought two old fucking Cubans. That's what they did.
Okay, your boy AJ just fought so your boy Fury just fought an old Russian. And so did AJ. He fought two old Russians.
And
your boy White fought your boy White about to fight two more old Europeans.
How old is Valine?
How old is Klitschko?
No. How old? You said just fought. He fought Otto Valine and Tom Schwartz. How old is Otto Valine and Tom Schwartz?
I said White fought Wok. 40 years old.
Boy. Fury's my
I don't know. You talking about how WBC is protecting.
Yeah, so what?
Protecting Wilder from White.
White is not my dude, bro. Okay. If I see some bullshit, I call it out. So I called the bullshit out, but I'm not fucking pro White. I'm Fury.
So
I
you
hear
can
you.
kill that bullshit noise, and I'm not a Wilder hater.
Okay, great. So the best win on any of these.
Why are you bringing up White to me? Why are you bringing up White to me, Smoke? I don't give a fuck about White.
Okay, great. So now you don't give a fuck about White. I'm bringing up
White. I was
I'm
talking about the WBC bullshit and protecting Wilder. It wasn't about White.
Okay, that's the only reason. That's the only person. So who are they protecting him from?
White.
Okay, there you go. That's why I'm bringing it up.
So I'm not making it about Dillian White. It's about the protection of Wilder.
You just said only White and Tank are fighting old guys, right? But White's fighting old guys.
Listen.
But AJ's fighting old guys. But Fury's fighting old guys. Okay.
Of Wilder. It was even the title of the video. The WBC got Wilder under protection, bro. That's what it was about. It was not about Dillian White.
From who? Who they have under protection from?
From every fucking body in the top 5, bro. Everybody. Joshua.
That's where Ortiz and Fury live, in the top 5.
Fury, Ortiz ain't no fucking top 5. And Fury
I think you need to check the ranks. He was top 5 both times they fought.
On my ranking, that motherfucker.
Oh my God!
Barely moving top 10.
I got it. So your ranking got John.
My ranking just as good as the WBC.
Any rational ranking should honestly have
that's a body. Forget the Smoke.
Number 10.
My ranking is just as good as the WBC.
Get the Smoke got his first body.
Shut the fuck up. Get this Smoke will never fucking body me, and you won't either. Get the fuck out of here with that.
But yeah, it just shows, man, that this whole thing is running like a circus. So, if boxing's going to be treating the fans that way, then the fans are just going to treat it right back the same way, baby. So, yeah, that's all we got to say about that.
Man, what? So, what are they going to treat us to? A Tank Davis show? Fighting low-level fighters, old guys, fighters moving up in weight? That's what they're going to treat us? That's a treat? Is that a treat? Is that what you want to see in the MMA? Is that a treat in the MMA?
Yeah, it is a treat in MMA.
It's combat sports. All of it's combat sports. That ain't no fucking treat in the MMA. And anybody
MMA has more credibility.
If anybody in the MMA moves like Tank, it's 2 things that would happen. Number 1, they would be broke as fuck because Dana White wouldn't give them fights. Number 2, fans would straight shit on them. And you fucking know it. And don't fucking sit here and try to tell me that. Because in MMA, you have to be a fucking warrior, bro. So stop your bullshit, Alistair.
The UFC,
I mean, to be honest,
that the UFC is different. The UFC.
So what? I don't care.
Look, I don't understand why we're even debating this,
bro.
It's the UFC is more credible, bro. The UFC is more credible. That's why.
Yo, D, but what I don't understand about you, bro, is because you give a pass to AJ, Plant, these other fighters, right? But you don't give Tank the benefit of the doubt, bro.
What pass do I give to AJ? A pass for what?
Bro, that he ducked Ortiz, he ducked Wilder. Like AJ has ducked a lot of people.
Ortiz an offer that Ortiz literally openly stated that he turned down.
You sound like a dumbass. He made Ortiz an offer and they turned it down. How the fuck did he duck Ortiz?
I don't want to debate it right now, but I got my facts on that.
Yeah, you don't want to debate it. You really don't want to debate it.
I'm sure a lot of people have broken it down, the situation with Ortiz and AJ.
Every time you say something dumb and I come at you about it, you say you don't want to debate. Just stop saying dumb shit. Chuck.
No, bro, because it's facts, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just giving y'all facts, bro, and just shout out to D. He knows his boxing.
On your claim right there, bro.
Look
wait, hold on. Let me give D a shout out, man. Just shout out to D, bro. Like, hit the subscribe button and like.
Deflecting.
He dug Hay. He dug Povetkin. He dug Parker. He dug White. He dug Joshua. He dug Ruiz. Chuck put the whole 9 on you, nigga.
All I gotta say is boxing has to catch up if it wants respect.
There you go, that one for you. Let me put this in there. I think Red Glove want to come up here and slice you up.
Nah, bro. Like, dude, Red Glove got cooked yesterday, man. Like, I don't even want to say anything about Red Glove, man.
Shut up,
he got cooked yesterday, bro.
I already know you lying because Red Glove don't get cooked by nobody. I ain't never heard Red Glove get cooked by nobody. So you lying, bro. You lying right now. And who did he get cooked by, LFA? You? Because if you say you, I know it's a goddamn lie.
Like, I don't debate no more, man. I just want to talk boxing.
That's good, bro. You just
LFA, good business idea.
Look, LFA so full of shit, bro. This nigga so full of shit.
You just debated boxing librarian, bro, but you don't debate no more. You just did that.
Did he make you quit or something?
No, I don't debate no more because it was a brutal, man. It was a brutal debate, so I need some days off, man. So I'm chilling right now.
Okay, yeah, it was a brutal debate, dog. You could try anything you wanted with that dude. He got did you?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold that loss against you because
I won't either.
I'd probably lose to him, bro.
He did well.
Yeah, my next one in the hit list is Ring IQ, the rematch. So
listen.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What the fuck is the matter with you, bro? You need to listen. It's like boxing. You don't see Ryan Garcia jumping up to fight the best. You got to take your time, bro. You're talking about Ring IQ, Red Glove Militant, Boxing Librarian, unbiased. Now, what the fuck is your problem, bro? You got to crawl before you walk. You're not going to see none of these dudes, dog. Ring IQ knows way too much about the politics of this sport. That motherfucker knows a lot about the politics of the sport. Now, he is opinionated on a lot of shit, but that dude knows a lot about this sport, bro. And he knows women's boxing. Man, you got to stop it, LFA. Stop it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get back to boxing, man. Like, just shout out to D. He knows his boxing. That's all I could say.
Yeah, I know sports, bro. I know sports, and I use logic. I use logic. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about Caleb Plant. Let's talk about Dimitri Bivol and Pascal and Jean-Pascal. Now,
is they rematching?
Yeah, it's another. Well, it's ain't nothing been set in the books yet, but they're talking about putting a fight on with those two guys. And I had a couple of people say they already fought. Yeah, I fucking know they already fought, bro. But Dimitri Bivol has damn, my bad, Otto. Dimitri Bivol has gotten a lot better.
So it's that kid again.
Yeah, bro. I told you he's gonna come with another goddamn these motherfuckers are. So that dude's gotten better since that fight, bro. He stops Jean-Pascal this time. He stops him. He's gonna beat the hell out of him and stop him. And I would say if they make the fight, I'm picking the 7th round. So what do y'all think about that fight?
Bro, I don't even think that fucking fight's gonna happen because Marcus Brown is gonna beat the shit out of Pascal again. So
again,
beat the shit, dude. He just lost to him.
He got knocked out.
No. He didn't get knocked down. He lost the decision, but I think this time Marcus Brown is gonna beat him, man.
He lost the youth advantage. Decision. He didn't lose a technical
and he had a
decision.
cut. Remember that time? He had a cut, so it was even harder for him. But I think Marcus Brown youthness is gonna be too much this time for Pascal. Pascal has been in a lot of fucking wars, bro.
Regardless, though, if Pascal were to lose to Dimitri Bivol, honestly, I wouldn't even really say much about it. Like Dimitri Bivol, in my opinion, would probably become undisputed if he were to face the rest of the champions. Yeah, I think he's probably the best fighter in the division.
Even against Beterbiev, bro. Yeah, Beterbiev is a monster, man.
Yeah. I mean, like
over Beterbiev.
Like imagine. You saw the success that Volzdik was having against Beterbiev early in their fight. Now imagine that, except Bivol is going to have more stamina. Okay, he's going to be a bit smoother and more coordinated. He's going to have a better jab, except he'll probably be shorter, he will be shorter since he is actually shorter. But I just think that honestly, he's going to match up better against Beterbiev than Volzdik.
Bro, I just think Russian Trinidad would stop him, man. Would stop Bivol. Would be too much punching power for him. Too much
Russian
pressure.
Trinidad.
That's some bullshit.
What the hell do Beterbiev and Trinidad have in common?
Not a goddamn thing.
What? All right. Let's move past that.
Bivol, what's his name? Bivol. What's his name, man? Yeah, man. So Pascal's on his last leg, man. I know he's Canadian, but shit.
Yeah. Pascal is old, bro.
Bro, like I said, like boxing's so corrupted. This man lost like 1,000 times. He still got another title shot, and he won too. He won, so I give him credit for that. But I mean, the dude is just suspect. The dude's lost like 100 times. He got stopped by Kovalev like 2 times. I think he lost to Bivol, didn't he?
Yeah.
He lost to Bivol.
He got destroyed
the first time.
He got destroyed by Bivol.
Texan, what's up, fam? Yeah, he
got by Bivol, but like this man is holding a title, y'all. He got embarrassed so many times. His own Canadian fans don't even fuck with him anymore.
Bro, listen. You got to give a man respect when he gets beat that many times and still get to a title. You got to respect that, bro.
I don't know. I mean, the man didn't even.
You go with your bias again, because his UFC fighters has gotten 5 and 6 losses, and then they get to a title, and you celebrate that shit. Now you disrespecting Bivol-Pascal. It's combat sport, bro.
He didn't deserve it though. He didn't deserve the title.
How many people get stopped and beat that many times, and it fucks with their head, and they can't get right? This man went back and got a title.
Hey, well, you really see that in boxing, but okay.
Hey, bro, how do you guys think will Mexican Al Heyman do against Russian Trinidad, bro, in a fight at 175?
Who the fuck are you talking about, bro? Who the fuck is Mexican Al Heyman? Who is
Canelo Alvarez, bro.
Man, oh my gosh, dog. How the fuck are we supposed to figure that out? Canelo, listen.
You're tripping again, bro.
Is not campaigning at 175. He never said he was going to. Never. He said he was going to fight Kovalev. So stop it with the Benavidez. I don't think that Canelo should fight Benavidez or Bivol. I think both of them probably give him some work. Man, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? Get out of here, kid. You bother me. You know what I mean? Both of them get that dude some work, man. And I think fighting Bivol, I think Canelo could beat him because Canelo's still one of the best boxers in the game. I seen that Enrico Colin fight, and I always go back to that because of Enrico Colin's movement. And he gave Benavidez fucking terrible problems, bro.
Yeah. Benavidez is a slow fighter. That's one of his issues. He's a pretty slow and stiff fighter, which, in my opinion, him facing Bivol, that's going to be very detrimental to his overall craft because he wasn't able to really set up his punches. He was only able to land punches in spurts when Gvozdyk was able to step in range and once he
can't out. Shit.
But the thing is, it's not going to be the same thing with Dimitri Bivol.
No, Bivol's a fucking superior boxer, bro. He's a superior boxer. So that's a good fight though. Better be let's not think for 1 second he could knock Bivol ass out. What's up, Iron Cone? Iron Cone up in the building. What's good with you, fam? He could definitely knock Bivol ass out. Benavidez is a beast, and a lot of people don't respect Benavidez's boxing ability. That dude has boxing ability, bro. He's not just some power puncher.
He does.
He's strong as fuck.
I was actually one of the first people on these lives to actually acknowledge Benavidez's abilities and actually break it down.
No, you weren't, bro. Stop lying.
Yes, I was, bro. Literally, I predicted him to win the fight once everybody here was predicting.
Bro, I was on a live stream with you, bro, when you're saying, "Oh, Benavidez." Come on, bro.
What do you mean?
What do you mean that high on Benavidez? You weren't that high on Benavidez. So he beat
probably after the fight, but I literally predicted him to win the fight. Or whatever. Let's not get to that.
Man, don't even do it with El Jefe, man. That motherfucker memory shot. I'm the one that smoked herb, El Jefe. How you forget so much? El Jefe,
bro, I've been through some wars, man.
Man, you 21 years old, nigga. You ain't been through shit, nigga. You still wet behind the ears, nigga. And Allison, don't you even part your lips because you 2 years younger. My son older than you.
It's all good. It's all about experience, bro. It's all about experience.
What the fuck you done experience, nigga? You had experience, and then all that shit you talk about America, you ain't even from here. What you done experience in America?
Hey, bro, them streets from Toronto are tough, man.
Don't
get it twisted, bro.
The streets in Toronto are streets in Toronto. What I said is he don't know nothing about America. That man got a whole lot to say about American culture, like he telling us shit. When you from fucking Canada, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, they make us study USA though, man. They make us study USA.
What you know about American culture is what you hear in social media, what you see on television, what you ain't lived this shit. You haven't.
We're talking boxing. You haven't
lived it. You haven't dealt with the racial inequalities. Even El Jefe has dealt with that because he's here in America. You ain't dealt with none of that shit, bro. You haven't done. You don't know the culture. You have to be in the culture to know the culture. Just like we don't know the Toronto, Canada culture. We don't know that culture.
I didn't say I knew American culture. I just
but what's the closest American city, man, to Toronto?
New York, Niagara
New York,
Falls. Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay. And how far is that? Like an hour, 2 hours?
Nah, man. It's like a 5 hours, 6 hours.
Oh wow, it's kind of far.
Hold on.
Yo, bro, the Canada territories are fucking huge, bro. Them shits are massive.
Yeah.
We only take like some of the space, like 30% of the actual country. Like the rest of the country is just like all ice and stuff like that, like mountains and all this shit, and animals, stuff like that. And
that's why the air's so clean up there. Fucking air in America is fucking smoggy and fucked up, bro.
Yeah, Canada's produced some good boxers, but you know what? None of them are fighting this weekend. This weekend, it's all about the Americans and England about to rumble it on. And you know what? After Wilder has his 12th successful title defense, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna laugh for a long time. Probably gonna make some enemies. I'm sure Black is gonna be upset, but I'm gonna come and just do a laugh track on you.
Well, you're not making me as an enemy.
Bro. Look,
you're not making me as an enemy since I'm picking Wilder to win the fight.
No. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna mute your ass because I have said plenty times on this fucking channel, dog, that Wilder is 50-50 or better against any heavyweight. I
know you had your bets. That still doesn't stop me from laughing at you.
Look, coming on if Wilder is,
but you pick Fury.
If Wilder is 50-50 against any heavyweight or better, if he wins, it's not really like it's no surprise, bro.
No, I'm laughing at you because you pick Fury.
So what, man? What the fuck?
That's what I'm doing. I'm laughing at you because you picked Fury. You're gonna talk about how Wilder he's gonna be embarrassed. He's gonna be gone.
That was gonna be so sweet, man.
I'm laughing at you.
Hold on for a second.
Your pick.
Mo, you're in the prediction league with me. How many fucking wrong picks do you make, motherfucker?
Oh no,
it has to be way more than me because I think I was in second last season. What was you in? Was you in the top 10?
I participated.
How many wrong picks do you make? Everybody make a wrong pick in boxing.
I participated in 5 weeks, and only 3 of those that I do both days, man. And I still was taking that. I was still like first and third place. Man, stop messing with me. All I'm saying is I'm laughing at you.
You in no first or third or nothing during the
I know you did, but that doesn't matter if you saw me. You can go look it up. They're still there. The results are still there. You'll see me.
Well, you was
right there. I was.
Yeah. I mean, I know I was plenty of times.
Yeah,
you know,
one
day of glory, maybe, but
it wasn't no one day of glory. See, the thing is, I got in late, and then I didn't participate. I didn't even learn the rules.
Listen, let me tell you something. You just like everybody else go clapping off at the gun. You're in this season. So at the end of this season, let me hear you still flap your gums.
Okay, it's only week 2, but you know,
that's why I said the end of the season is too early.
You know, we actually tied each other last week. Just
I don't give a fuck. It's too early, bro.
I get you. I know. Now that we talked about this prediction league, I'm still laughing at you. I'm coming back to laughing at you.
Whatever. Fury gonna take the goddamn belt.
Hey, bro, but I think one thing we could all agree on is the promotion for this fight has been amazing, man. It's great to see Fox and ESPN doing this, bro.
I don't even know what the promotion been like because I wanted to see the fight because my dude fighting. So I don't know what the promotion been like.
It's been all over ESPN, commercials.
If at the same time though, if Wilder wins, congrats to his fans. If Fury wins, You know, I hope he is rewarded with the best, most quality mountain of coke imaginable. You know, I don't really care who wins or who loses. I mean, may the best men win, to be honest.
Bro, like, what vibes did you guys get from the press conference, man? Because
I didn't watch
Fury,
it.
like, scared, bro.
I didn't watch it because I don't even.
Conference. I thought they was gonna trade blows for a second.
Like, I think low key Wilder got into Fury's head, bro. Like,
I didn't watch
once Wilder told him, like, I got you off the ground, bro.
Honest.
That he was like,
Wilder can't even speak properly, bro. How you, man?
Look, Wilder couldn't get into Fury's head if he was a fucking brain tumor.
You guys need to rewatch it, man.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. What's up, Texas? What's good with you, fam?
What up? What up? What up?
Shit, man.
Yeah, just waiting for the fights this Saturday.
Bucks, man. These two young bucks in this crazy talk.
Yeah, I'm in my early 20s, man. So I'm kind of like already approaching that mid 20s, man.
Hey, yo, Texan, where you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from South Texas, actually. Well,
San Antonio?
Yeah, around San Antonio, but right now, like, I'm in the border regions, you know what I mean? Like,
you ain't from Laredo, towns. Right? Laredo?
Yeah, around that sector, you know, like, not Laredo, but somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. El Jefe, the Texan is nothing like you and Alistair. He may be younger, but he's nothing like you. So don't try to click with him because he don't think like that, bro. The Texan actually makes sense. So don't even try that shit, bro. Y'all motherfuckers are delusional. You and Alistair.
It's all the way around, but yeah, man. It's all the way around, but yeah, you know how it goes.
Like, we gotta be trendsetters, bro. We gotta think for ourselves, man.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Each one gotta be
El Jefe using his Jalik quotes again.
Yeah, that's what
even though he hates him.
All right, Jalik the leader. Fucking trendsetter. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That is your cop out to when you're getting your ass whooped.
Jalik.
Appreciate it, Jordan.
Jalik rubbed off on El Jefe. El Jefe came on the UGC when he first started coming on the UGC. El Jefe was doing all right, you know what I mean? He was learning, he was getting better. Then he started fucking with Jalik. Hand in hand, two peas in the pod. And that motherfucker got dumber and dumber. That motherfucker, all that goddamn thinking outside of the box. Y'all motherfuckers was way outside of the damn box. You sucking up all that goddamn Jalik knowledge.
Hey, bro, we're opening our third eye, man, for this boxing shit, bro. Man, sometimes you gotta look at it from another point of view, bro.
Have you befriended Jalik again, bro?
Third eye. Y'all third eye been burned shut. Somebody scissors that shit with a fucking scalpel.
It's been stitched shut.
Hey, Jefe, you should start a stream like on your own channel too, man. Start inviting people.
Yo.
Hey, bro, like if I do my shit would be like just pure fucking debates, bro.
I would come on there.
That would be
dog, I swear you'll get like 1,000 subscribers and shit.
I do.
Like people are too serious on this live stream, man. Like
I will come on your live stream and body bag you every day.
No, but what I would do like cross debate promotional, man. Like I would have like some LDBC dudes debate against like some UGC dudes. Yeah. Like two different point of views, bro.
Oh shit, that would get a lot of subs, man. Oh my god.
Like if we really think about it, bro, there's even streets in this boxing YouTube shit, man. There's
like it won't work. It won't work. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying the LDBC cats, bro, and you gotta notice this. They don't come off their channels, bro.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
They don't come off of their channel. So ain't nobody coming to your channel or my channel or nobody else's channel to do a debate. They'll go on another LDBC channel and debate you there and call that mutual ground or something.
Yeah,
but
like
Best Fight the Best will go. You know, they'll show up in EJs. They'll show up in places.
These style garner like the Spanish community.
You're contradicting what BFTB has said himself.
Well, I've been on a stream with him.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I literally
let me finish talking, bro. The dude has literally said, I'm not going no fucking where. I'm staying here in the graveyard. If I go somewhere, it's because I wanted to go somewhere. But when there's somebody serious trying to debate him, he ain't going no fucking where, bro. He gonna be right there in the fucking graveyard, and he said it himself.
Who's somebody serious?
Who's
somebody serious?
Contradicting to what the man said himself.
Well,
and you can go watch the fucking video when he said it, bro.
Well, what you're saying is contradicts my experience because I've been in another chat with him where he was debating somebody, and I moderated on a non-LGBT channel.
And it was where on whose channel?
EJ.
Who's EJ?
He's an English dude.
Who is
EJ Boxing Live?
Yeah, EJ Boxing Live.
Is he?
I've been on his channel before.
Is he?
Yeah, he's cool. Nah, he's neutral.
Okay. Well, sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. The majority of the time, that motherfucker's in the graveyard, and you and I know it.
He's got a channel to build.
And did he try to go somewhere neutral when it was the ILTBA shit? No, he kept talking about the graveyard. They tried to pay him to come to the graveyard. He didn't want to go.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. D versus BFTB would be a classic, bro, because you guys like debating the same style, man. Like cussing motherfuckers out, screaming and shit.
I don't know, man. I just want to see the fights this Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This fight's about to be lit.
I will tell you like this. I would never, ever go into the graveyard to debate him because he gets angry, kicks you off, and then everybody, all the wrenches in his fucking chat just X's out everything you say. So I definitely wouldn't debate him there. But debating him on the neutral ground, bro, please, dog. I'm not, none of these dudes, man. I hear the shit that they say, and I hear the so-called facts that they bring up. That shit's not flying with me.
Okay. You like to make general statements about them and they and facts that I co-sign, but literally you have no specifics, just spurless attacks. I'm just saying, I don't know that BFTB would debate you or not debate you somewhere else. I don't know. I don't think BFTB. I'm just saying that I've seen them debate on other other platforms. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
the thing is though. I mean, I have been on BFTV's channel before, and I know what the experience is like. Like I once was in the chat. I once was in the chat, and I said that I think that Inouye would beat Rigo right now, and he started cussing me out, and I had the entire chat on my ass.
Look, man, thank you, Red Glove. He said, "No, D not like BFTV. D makes too much sense. I appreciate that." And Don Suave, what's good with you, fam? He said, "I wish Ego would debate you, D." Man, please, that dude, he wouldn't debate me. He wouldn't debate me because that dude know that I would murder him. That dude, the shit that dude says, I would freaking murder him. I would murder that dude, and all he would do is listen to some of my content and listen to the things I say, and I can guarantee you there'll be no debate. I would demolish that dude ego. Mm-hmm. Absolutely demolish.
Yeah, if it was a casual.
Yeah. So
I mean, I respect them though.
Have you guys been checking out any of the press conference, the coverage for the fight? Have you seen the Max on Boxing with the
nope.
The breakdowns?
The thing that I watched.
I still need to see the Andre Ward one.
I didn't really watch none of the all of the other shit. I already been blocked from Ego I Buy Houses. I was blocked from there a long time ago, and then I unsubscribed from there.
I asked him one question. I got blocked.
What's your history between Ego, man? You and Ego D. What's your history?
No history. I was cool over there and then I challenged what he was saying one time, and I just laid out some facts. Next thing I know, my comments started disappearing. I was still new to YouTube. I was like, why this shit won't show up? Then somebody told me I had gotten blocked. I was like, blocked?
Bro, but
and just unsubscribe.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I think the boxing librarian might be the most knowledgeable person. It's either him or El Jefe. Is like, it's a tie between those two, man.
The two most knowledgeable people I've seen on YouTube when it comes to boxing is Scrapbook Boxing and Curtis Anderson.
I don't know, man. The boxing librarian knows his shit, bro.
No, well,
have you debated him?
Yeah, he tried to tell me that. On more than one occasion, But yeah, he tried to tell me that the color line didn't exist during Jack Johnson's reign, and that was it for me. Like you know, he knows what he knows. It's all good. I'm not even about who knows more or what. You know, it's just I'm not going to tell him about English boxing or what it's like to be whatever in the world he's in. But him trying to tell me my own people's history, like, whatever, dude.
Oh shit, Samuel Shaw, what's good with you? Said Boca Burger Slim. Damn, I didn't even get a notification. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, same here, man. I didn't get no notification either.
Going through, I don't know if that application process got anything to do with it. Like some of my videos been removed off the damn channel and some more shit, but I'm trying to get monetized right now. So I got this application going through, so it might have something to do with that. They removed a lot of my videos that had copyright claims on them, which I knew them shit. Y'all remember that Uncle Murder shit I used to use? All of them videos, they probably not going to show them because there's copyright claim on them. So it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Chin Smoke, what's good with you, fam? Uncle Burn Apostrophe, what's up with you, dog? He knows far more than your dumb ass.
Hey, real shit, Iron Kong. Real shit, man. I appreciate that.
Well, Iron, man. Oh, boy. Iron Kong was probably joking, but what did he say? What did he say, Huffy? Because I didn't see that.
Hey, let me get my props, bro. Like, come on, man.
I'm saying, what did he say, motherfucker?
Look at the chat.
He said, I think you might edge him, El Jefe. Edge who? Who is he talking about?
The librarian, bro.
Hell no. Man, look, Iron Kong is joking. And Iron Kong, you got to be joking because all you got to do is go listen to the debate they already had. It wasn't no edge. It was a landslide.
It was an ass whooping.
Yeah, it was a good ass whooping, though. El Jefe was bobbing and weaving and getting a couple of punches in there. At least he didn't go.
Yeah, I mean, he got his head a little bit, but he made it entertaining for a while, but he kept taking punishment.
Yeah. He ain't know when to quit. Man. That's all. That's all good. You got see. That's what you see. El Jefe, you show what Tank Davis won't show. You wouldn't challenge one of the best. You kept fighting. Tank Davis won't do that. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. You talk about you fighting, you debating Red Glove, you debating Librarian, you debating Ring IQ, you debating D. Jefferson. You fighting the best, but your boy, the one you support, won't even do what you doing, and you younger than him. This is what I'm telling you about Tank. He ain't stepping up, bro. At least you done stepped up. You got your ass whooped. Well, at least you stepped up. I mean, shit.
I mean, Tank is fighting, taking physical punishment.
Man, get out of here, bro. It's a mental thing. If you know you can do
the only thing that's taking physical punishment with regards to Tank is his girl. That's it.
Right. She beat him up. Damn. She beat him up on that couch worse than any boxer did in the ring. She beat the shit out of him.
Doesn't Tank have a 100% KO rating? Like, why you guys do your sociopathic yucks? Like, my man is still sporting a 100% knockout rating.
No, he didn't have a knock. He has 22 knockouts out of 23 wins.
92%.
Not 100%.
Not okay. So he didn't knock out one dude.
Oh, okay. That's not 100% though, is it?
No, it is not. It is.
So that's not a fact.
No, I was absolutely incorrect with that one. He missed out. He missed out on one guy.
Listen, man.
I mean, that beating that he gave us one. Okay, that was really bad.
So Smoke, which one of these guys that he knocked out was anywhere close to being on his level?
Who's gonna be close on his level at that? I mean,
none of them.
I got it. But Tevin Farmer wouldn't have been a difference. And neither would.
I always pick Tank to beat Tevin Farmer, so don't bring Tevin Farmer up to me. I always said Tank would beat Tevin Farmer.
I got it.
So why won't he fight him?
Right. So then we're in agreement. So Tevin Farmer wouldn't have been. So Tevin Farmer wouldn't have been different. Okay, great. So was Burchelt going to be on his level?
Burchelt would have, but did he fight Burchelt?
So Burchelt was on his level.
Did he fight Burchelt?
Yeah.
Was Burchelt on his level?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's made numerous title defenses and he's faced superior competition at 130.
Let me ask you a question. Can Berchelt move to 135?
Did he fight Berchelt?
No, he didn't fight Berchelt.
Okay,
Did Berchelt move to 135?
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant because
irrelevant?
If Floyd didn't want to step him up to fight Berchelt, he wouldn't step up.
So where's the goalpost? So where's the goalpost then? Where's the goalpost?
It's no goalpost. Why are you talking about a fight that didn't happen?
Because you said you said
about a hypothetical fight.
Okay, you said has he fought anybody on his level? So he only didn't fight two guys, and those two guys wouldn't have been on his level either. So who is the guy that's on his level?
What does Berchelt have to do with? Did he fight him? Did he fight him? Because I said he hasn't fought anybody on his level. So
Berchelt wouldn't have been any different. And my point is Berchelt wouldn't have been any different.
Man, Berchelt would have been different. That's why he didn't fight him.
Okay. Tevin Farmer wasn't different. He didn't fight him either.
No, but so what? I'm not saying Tevin Farmer would have been different. Why you keep bringing up people he didn't fight, bro?
Because you were bringing up the people he didn't fight. I'm trying to find out who was supposed to be on his level. I just want to know who's supposed to be on his level. Who is supposed to be on Tank's level?
That is people he fought. Why are you telling me about Farmer and Berchelt and all the people he
Because the question remains, who are these people that are supposed to be on his level?
Teofimo's on his level. Devin Haney's on his level.
Okay, 135, and not at 130, 135. Okay, now they have people on his level. Now that he's moved up,
Berchelt was on his level. He didn't fight him.
Okay, 130.
Gary Russell was on his level. He didn't fight him.
Gary Russell was on his level. Gary Russell was never 130. Gary Russell been 126.
At 126, he was on Tank's level at 130.
I guess he's just referring to weight class. Am I correct?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. It seems like it's just a bunch of blind, irrational Tank hate to me.
Berchelt. Why didn't he fight Berchelt? Let's stick with Berchelt. Why didn't he fight Berchelt?
I have no idea. I would have liked to see that fight.
Why?
I do not know. I would have liked that fight. I suspect it's because Tank is undisciplined and can't make the weight.
Berchelt is a perfect example.
Okay, I don't think Berchelt is on his level. I think it's the same thing.
I don't know what you think, motherfucker.
Okay, but you said the question was who do you fight on his level? You asked me.
Don't think like you. Okay. Because if they thought like you, if they didn't think he was on his level, they would have put him in a fight against him because that's the fights they're putting him in.
Or he couldn't make weight.
Hold up.
Or he couldn't make weight.
Hold up. Let me finish. They're putting him in fights of people that's not on his level, and they're doing it intentionally. So Floyd and Ellaby didn't agree with you, motherfucker, or else they would have put him in a fight with Berchelt.
Okay, they didn't put him in a fight with Tevin Farmer.
Because maybe they didn't think he was ready for that either.
Okay.
I personally thought he was, but maybe they didn't.
Or maybe he just can't make weight.
Or maybe they thought it was too dangerous.
I don't know. It's a bunch of maybes.
It was an X factor in that fight with Tevin Farmer.
It's a bunch of maybes.
They didn't. Yeah, because clearly they're not putting him in any dangerous fights. That's a fact. That ain't.
And Tevin Farmer wouldn't have been dangerous either.
Yeah,
in that fight. They didn't put him in that fight.
But that's your opinion. But they didn't put him in that fight. So what we're seeing here is them not putting him in any dangerous fights or what they perceive to be dangerous. So fuck what you think. Because I think it was a dangerous fight, and clearly they did too, because they didn't put Tank in that fight.
No, clearly that's your assumption. That is the conclusion that you've drawn. But they didn't say, hey, the guy is too dangerous. That
Berchelt wouldn't have been on his level. That's your assumption.
Okay. What are we really debating here?
Hold on. That's your fucking assumption.
No, that's my opinion.
No, that's your assumption.
I didn't assume what's going to happen. That's my opinion. My opinion is that he is not on his level, just like the other guy.
Or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It ain't a fact, Smoke.
So no, it's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's only my opinion.
I have a broad vocabulary.
Yeah, man. All right, cool.
Okay, so your wordplay ain't gonna work with me, dog.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm not attacking your vocabulary.
That's dumb shit you be trying to do.
I'm not attacking your vocabulary, man.
I know you can't.
I mean, I could, but I'm not.
You can try.
I could. Okay.
You can try.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, you could try.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll give you every opportunity.
No, man, I'm not going to. There's no point to it.
I'm knowledgeable. Don't worry about that. I have one. I don't have to say fuck all the time, but fuck that shit you talking about. I say it right now.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
I don't have to say it though.
Formal education is one thing. We're just talking about opinions.
Yeah, well, it's your opinion that Berchelt was not on Tank's level.
Completely. 100%.
That's your opinion. But everything surrounding Tank points to the fact that Floyd and Ellaby thought maybe he was, or potentially even better, because they wouldn't put him in a fight with him. And even if he wasn't better, he was too dangerous because they wouldn't put him in a fight with him.
I don't know. Or maybe they just match Tank with guys that they feel like they could make the better deal with. I don't know what to think.
Guys they know he can. That's what they do. They match Tank with guys they know he can beat because that's what they're doing, bro.
Although
it's the El Jefe talks about.
I do want to give my opinion on this. I do think Berchelt has a chance at, maybe edging out Tank. I don't know, though. If they were to have fought at 130, I would have given Berchelt a chance because, Berchelt is a top 5 puncher in boxing today.
I agree with that.
He's very much near or possibly on Tank's level.
I would have
like I agree with both. Get the smoke and D. Like I think Tank is much better than Berchelt, but at the same time I want to see the fight, man. But at the same time I understand why the fight is not happening because Berchelt is with Top Rank, and that's not a big enough fight. So,
Ellaby, look, man, Ellaby is not going to put Tank Davis in any dangerous fight anytime soon. So, all you Tank Davis fans, just get a fucking book and start writing 1,000 fucking excuses because y'all going to have to use them. That's all I'm going to tell you. Y'all going to have to use every goddamn excuse in the fucking book that you create because this motherfucker ain't going to do shit, dog.
No, actually, we agree that I don't think to a person everybody does not like the way the Tank is being handled. Like nobody likes what Ellaby and Mayweather's doing, but it's just to extend that to Tank. Tank's doing what he's supposed to do. He's knocking out the guys in front of him, and he's getting paid a bunch of money to do it. What else is he supposed to be doing?
Only these young kids, and fucking fanboys and casuals appreciate that shit. Any real boxing fan do not appreciate that shit. Period, bro. And you're on record saying that you don't like the way that shit is going. So ain't nobody that really likes boxing or really cares about this sport is gonna subscribe or support to that bullshit Tank is doing, dog. None.
I'm gonna just be honest though.
He can young kids and the casuals, but that shit is just ridiculous. He's not doing shit.
I'm gonna just be honest though. I'm gonna just be honest though. In reality, there's really nothing wrong with what Get the Smoke is saying. He may be, suspecting things about Tank's ability that you disagree with, but at the end of the day, that's just his opinion. And like you said, he is acknowledging what Tank has done wrong. So
okay, I acknowledge that's his opinion. That's fine. I don't agree with that bullshit. I don't have to agree with it. That's why we all have opinions. And that's what I'm telling you. I don't agree with that dumb shit. Tank Davis, listen, if a motherfucker's proving something and he's fighting people and then politics get involved, okay, then you got an argument. But he ain't fucking fighting nobody. So when he starts fighting somebody, then that's a legitimate argument to me. But as long as he's doing this bullshit fighting older guys and guys like Santa Cruz moving up 1 and 2 weight classes, man, I'm not subscribing to that bullshit. I'm not even subscribing to that bullshit.
Yeah, well, he's not fighting what's called it. He's doing it on purpose. Like he's not fighting the top guys, on purpose. And I feel like that's
don't start going down the line of a bunch of shit.
Has to be commended though. Has to be commended because boxing, that's boxing's credibility right now. Anyways, do any effing way.
Alistair, I just said that they're doing it intentionally. I just said this is the process that they want to move them. So, dude, you can make points, but don't hold them down the line of some shit that I already just said.
Oh my bad, I didn't hear that.
Kids, bro, this word about money and all of that. Y'all the only ones that respect that dumb shit. No real boxing fan, a person that loves boxing, don't respect that shit. And nobody gives a fuck about the money, Alistair. That's your thing. That's y'all young generation. Y'all care about these rappers and the floss and all of that bullshit. We care about the glory, the sport. The sport is to win, to be great. That motherfucker's not trying to be great. He's trying to get a great bag. And you guys are supporting that shit. You're even mentioning, well, the money's there. Well, he's going to get the money, pay-per-view star. So you guys are supporting the whole get the bag culture. We're not supporting that shit. This is what you have to understand. You can't just say, well, at least he'll get the money, because we don't give a shit about that. It's about getting the belts, getting the glory, achieving, accomplishing. That's what this sport is about. That's what all sports is about. Money is a bonus, bro. And if you're super talented and you can get the big contracts, more power to you. Winning.
I don't know about all that. I think you put a premium on glory. I don't think glory is actually like. I got it. Listen, Joe Louis died destitute in debt. Like he was a glorious warrior, but he couldn't pay his bills at the end. Like there's got to be some. There's got to be something. There's got to be a balance in between. Like Gerald McClellan is living off of Roy Jones's charity. Like keeping a paraplegic alive. Like these guys don't have health insurance. Like, yeah. I mean, glory is one thing, but you can't feed glory, man.
That's a whole nother issue. That is a whole nother issue, and what that has to do with is why 76% of all athletes in their career broke. Not just boxing. Athletes in basketball, football, baseball, hockey that makes way more money than a lot of these boxers also in their careers broke. But this is a whole different issue. It's because they're not privy to financial advisement early on in their careers. This is why that happens. So don't give me that bullshit, bro.
No, well, right, but you're talking. That's one thing when you're talking about financial management. That's great, but we're talking about.
Joe Louis was up for tax evasion. He was ignorant of finances.
No, he got used. He got used. His purses were going to James J. Braddock. He had to get 10% of his purses.
He got used, and he was also up for tax evasion, bro.
I know, because because he was in the military, they were using him for exhibition fights and then also not paying him for it, but also taxing him for it. So that dude got used. It wasn't that he was financially literate.
How do you get used? You get used when you're ignorant. When you don't know that. Okay, that's what the fuck I just said. So I don't want to hear no victim story.
No, well, actually, it's not even. You can be aware that you're being used. You can just have the power to not get used.
Category of Mike Tyson, who got used, of a lot of these athletes,
bro.
Ignorant, dude. And
I agree with D on that, because even people that hit the lottery, man, don't know how to act.
But you're talking
go broke and shit.
Right, but what you're talking about is people who actually got successful in the business. Not necessarily what most boxers go through. Most boxers aren't successful.
Whoa. We're talking about success stories, bro. We talking about Tank Davis's, Joe Louis's. We ain't talking about no average boxers. You're moving the goalposts.
No, I'm trying to make a point, but I keep getting interrupted. No, I'm actually just trying to make one point.
We're talking about the elite, these people that's paid, that's known. We're not talking about no average athlete. So don't even fucking go there, bro.
I got it. Even the elite one, great.
You never fucking get it, bro.
Cool. What I'm saying is Tank Davis is not the elite. Like the AJs are the elite guys. The Pacquiaos are the elite guys. What Tank is he's just a guy who's had some success in boxing. And that's what I'm saying. You can't paint a big brush. You can't paint a broad brush for a guy that makes $30 million a fight with a guy who makes $600,000 a fight. Like that's not the same league.
Well, your boy Alistair and fucking El Jefe and Leonard Ellaby's nose is saying that this motherfucker's gonna be the #1 boxer in boxing by January.
I said it could. I said it's a possibility. I didn't say that.
No fucking possibility, Alistair. What the fuck, dog? It's not even a possibility. He won't even fucking pass Wilder or Spence, bro. So it ain't no fucking possibility. What's wrong with you? It's not.
He probably already did more. He's probably already the biggest star than. I'm not. It probably won't happen. It probably won't happen.
The possibility. Run me down.
How won't happen? It probably won't happen though. But point is, Tank Davis, bro. Tank Davis is no. Tank Davis is clearly he's just simply, bro. He's your wake up call, D. He's your wake up call. I realize what's going on in boxing today.
You have a scenario. So run me down the scenario of how this motherfucker who only fights twice a year, if we're fucking lucky, can be the number one boxer in boxer.
Bro, like I said, D, like I said, it's just simply, like I said, he's a different to boxing, and it's just a weight involved.
Scenario.
How you want to fight the best? You talk about how you want to fight the best and all that. It ain't about fighting the best. It's about making cash. That's why I said legacy don't really matter like that, bro. When you're actually making cash.
Listen, Alistair, he won't be number one in either. Not making cash or fucking goddamn accomplishments by 2021. Neither. He's not gonna make more money than AJ, Canelo, Wilder, or probably Spence. By
maybe not.
Never. He shouldn't ever be able to, because those guys are in glamour divisions that have a greater market share and all. Yeah.
So what is he talking about? That there's a possibility. What the fuck is?
He could be the cash cow of the lightweight division, like.
Nah, fuck all that. Like
possibility, like anybody has the possibility. Anybody has the possibility.
Yo, but D, if you believe in Jesus, man, believe in the boxing holy trinity, bro. Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence, Tank Davis, bro. That's a PBC holy trinity, man.
Check this out.
Praise it, bro.
Hold on. Check this out.
Pray to it, bro.
No. Check this out. Nice try on the religion shit, but I don't believe in that. So I don't believe in your trilogy either. How about that? I'm spiritual and I believe in God, but I don't believe in the Holy Trinity. I'm not Catholic or Christian, period. So I don't believe in that. So kill that dumb shit you just said right there. You thought you was going to pull one over on me and go religious. Struck out again.
I think he was trying to go funny, but no humor.
I have a question for D. Like, D, this is a really important question. D. Like, why do you think? I don't think, like, so Gervonta Davis, he isn't stepping up. We all know that he isn't fighting the competition that he wants to fight. He isn't fighting the biggest test. He isn't, getting better. But my question is, why do you think that Tank Davis is allowed to run the show however he wants? Why do you think he's allowed to go in and not fight, all the best things? Why do you think he's able to get away with that, D? Why do you think he's able to run the show?
Okay. First and foremost, that motherfucker ain't able to run the show. When Floyd's around, he can't even fucking talk. Ellaby decides who he's gonna fight, when he's gonna fight. What the fuck show is he running? He don't run nothing but his fucking mouth. He calls out people he know he's not gonna fight. So I think that what you just said is bullshit. That's what I think. That motherfucker don't run the show. He don't run shit. They run him.
He run his social media account.
Fucking ground.
He run his social media account.
Yeah, that's all he runs. He don't run shit in boxing. What do you mean?
Okay, but why do you think that he's
what is he running?
He's at the point that he is right now. It's because boxing's been like that. Boxing's always been uneasy.
What point is he at, bro? Okay, hold on, Alistair. What point is he at? He has a large social media following, but in boxing, what point is he at? What point are you talking about? What is he, a pay-per-view star? Is he one of the biggest stars? At what point is he at in boxing?
I'll tell you what point he's at. He's at new generation. He's at new generation point, man. New generation boxing point.
Alistair, Tank is nowhere in boxing, bro. You understand that?
He's like,
the dude is nowhere. He's not on the pound for pound list. He's not. Wait. He's not on the pound for pound list. He's not feared by anyone. He's no boogeyman or nothing. He's not accomplishing.
D, they're asking for the link, man, in the chat.
Hold up.
Yeah, man.
Not fighting.
They're asking for the link.
So what the fuck? Where is he at, bro?
My point is, you're just gonna have to accept the reality that boxing is just not where it's not about the best fighting the best anymore, man. You got to accept that reality. It's not.
No. The PBC fighting the best. How about that?
The PBC is fighting this weekend, and there's also the best fighting the best this weekend.
Fighting the best. I ain't saying nothing about them fighting this weekend.
I'm saying it's all that is going on this weekend.
Fighting the best.
Whatever your problem is with the PBC, it's all being addressed this weekend with this fight: Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. It's a cross commercial. They're not on the same thing.
It's not. It's not being addressed.
Okay, good. It's not undisputed. I guess it's not.
It's not being addressed, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not being addressed. The Cross Promotion Network Wilder has already contradicted those other guys. He's already said that he's not with them. So just because this is happening with Fury and Wilder, that says nothing about these other guys and nothing about the PBC being willing to work with anybody.
Okay, he's a PBC fighter. It seems like he's willing to work with.
I don't give a fuck. I just explained that to you. This has nothing to do with those other guys because Wilder's not up there hollering the wrong side of the street. He debunked the wrong side of the street. So he has nothing to do with the rest of these idiots. Nothing. And the Tyson Fury and Wilder rematch that was written in has nothing to do with it.
Okay, so when listen,
after Tyson Fury, I can't lose this trend. I very seriously doubt it.
I can't keep up with who you mean when you say PBC guys and who's getting thrown off. I wish you would just say who it is you're talking about, really. Like when you say instead of saying PBC guys, I got to X out Gary Russell and Mikey Garcia and Adrian Broner and all these other people you're not talking about. Like who actually are you talking about?
You don't have to X nobody out, but you cannot include Wilder, who got up on the fucking mic and debunked all of that shit. Don't even include him in it because he doesn't include himself in it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, I mean that's you got included with him when he turned down $100 million for the zone. When it was time for when he didn't go to the zone, all I heard was Wilder this and Wilder that. Now we got on the mic and said him. Now it's not Wilder. I don't know, man.
Did you hear it from me?
I don't know.
No, you know you did.
No, not really. I don't know. Maybe. Listen, I know you was hating on the fact that he take $100 million. I don't know to what extent though.
What fanboys or haters say. Don't bring that shit to me. Because I don't say that dumb shit to you. If it's dumb shit, it's dumb shit. And I'm going to call it out as dumb shit. So a lot of the dumb shit you hear, I think it's dumb shit too. And you don't hear that shit from me. That's why I asked, did you hear from me? No. But the shit you hear from me is irrefutable. That's why I always got you stuttering.
I didn't say no. I said I don't know. And you don't have me stuttering for any reason. I stutter for my own reasons. You don't have me doing anything except for providing a platform for me to speak my mind sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure. But next.
Hey, yo, D, if you want backup, man, your boy on Bias is trying to get on, man.
Listen,
I see you're gassing out and shit, bro.
Understand this.
Go and take a smoke break real quick.
No backup, okay? I will go right down the line and demolish. I don't need no fucking backup. This is what the fuck you think they call me Thanos for? Thanos. It took all the Avengers. And y'all motherfuckers ain't the Avengers. So just kill that shit.
At the end of the day,
the Avengers.
At the end of the day, you're just, you're a frustrated boxing fan. I get it, man. But
yeah, I am a fresh boxing fan.
Yeah, you take who you can get, man. It's just like what anybody else would do. But at the same time, it's like, why does it have to be about PBC fighters? Why does it have to be top ranked fighters? Why does it have to be what do you call it again, man? I don't know, Showtime fighters or whatever. Why does it have to be division? Why do they always have to be divided? Why can't they just be one whole thing? Well, that's why I've been already said it's messed up from the get-go. And that's why you have people like Teddy Atlas always running them out talking about how the sport always needs to be faced because there ain't nothing wrong with this. Y'all accept this? Y'all accept this? Hell no, I don't accept this. I don't like what Canelo was doing over there, with Triple G. I don't like any of that stuff he was doing, pulling robberies, stuff like that. But it got to the point where it got so out of hand, you know what I mean? I lost a little bit of respect to the point where it's like, you know what? I don't see anything changing anytime soon to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm going to just say F it. I'm going to embrace the dark side because that's the only way I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to embrace the dark side now. So
I'm saying, like we talk about the corruption in sanctioning bodies, and corruption in the rankings, but I'm supposed to take unifications as the end all and be all. Fine, that's one thing. For me, I'm just in it for the fight. It's been fake a long time to me. Like, almost 30 years of like fixed fights and bullshit. Like, Klitschko is a lineal champion. Lineal of what? Like, Sugar Hill. All of a sudden, his name is Sugar Hill Stewart. His name is how to get Stewart as a last name only for this fight. All of a sudden, like whatever.
I'm laughing at Boxing Boss. He said, "I'll call you Thanos to make you feel better, not because you better than anyone." Hey man, there you go. Apollo Spade in the building. What's good, Apollo? I think I seen Kevin in here too, man. What's up with you? There you go. What's up, Kevin? Appreciate y'all coming through, dog. Unbiased boxing, unbiased boxing talk in the building. I seen you, dog. I was just listening to these dudes, man. Oh, my bad. Unbiased shit, bro. I'm in here going cuckoo and shit for Cocoa Puffs. There you go. Link in the chat. Anybody want to jump? I only got one space, really.
Yeah, I'm about to jump off myself, D, and eat right now in a little bit.
Oh, that's what's up, Texan. Texan always the silent killer, but I appreciate you jumping on.
Oh, it's all good. Like listening in.
No doubt.
Yeah, shout out to the 210, man. Peace out.
Yep, peace.
All right, dog. What's up, Unbiased?
Oh man, listen, I don't know how you could sit here and listen to Alistair and Smoke's bullshit. You know, El Jefe just chirping in and saying dumb shit as well, like the fucking Trinity. Oh my god, bro.
Really?
Hey, yo, Unbiased, you can't come at me, bro, because I was seeing your shit, bro, and you're getting bodied on Twitter, bro, by this dude named Miguel, man. What's going on there, man?
What Miguel? What are you talking about?
Hold on, hey, what? Brown and black boxing getting on somebody. He said, but you're back in the fakest one. Who you talking about? Black and brown boxing. Who you talking about, dog? What you say? Unbiased? My bad, bro.
Oh yeah, El Jefe just chirping, getting bodied by boxing librarian. That shit was that was, bro. El Jefe, that was embarrassing, man. Like, dog.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You gotta stop.
You're trying to use some reverse psychology on me, man.
You really gotta stop debating in general, bro. That was bad, man.
Well, he said he's stopping for a while. That was a rough battle for him. He said gonna chill out.
Oh, it was a 50-50, bro. Like there's no winner. So
Hefe, why you so delusional?
Yo,
Snyder. Hefe, you gotta be serious, man. Do you really think? You go back and listen to that debate. Do you really think that debate was 50-50, money?
Bro, my mind is free, man. Like
your
I'm
mind
undefeated, bro.
Your mind is on LSD, nigga. That debate won't no 50-50.
No, that was a pure body.
Some dust, nigga.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, bro. That was embarrassing, man.
I'm biased. I told Hefe, he was on here. He was in the chat, and he said he called librarian out, or I don't know, librarian was in the chat one way or the other. I said, El Jefe, don't do it. I told him before the shit even, I said, do not debate or be calling out librarian. This motherfucker kept calling him out. Librarian won't even go to box debate him. And then he was like, you know what? He got tired of El Jefe talking shit. And then he invited him to a debate. Hey, El Jefe, man, you got to stop trying to debate.
Yeah, because, bro, that week was fucking brutal, man. First I had to body IBFP on his live stream.
You didn't body him either.
No, hold on, bro. Too. And then I went to Ring IQ, and from Ring IQ, when I went to Mark Unrivaled, and from Mark, I went to Boxing Librarian, bro, so.
I'm not gonna lie. I listen to Mark. I listen to Mark body you up. Then I listen to Librarian body you up. I was like, damn, yo, this dude getting bodied back to back, man. You gotta take a rest.
Hey, I'm biased. Aren't you owed like a throat slitting from Unbiased? I mean, Unrivaled.
From Mark, yeah, Mark. Me and Unrivaled, we not really cool like that. But I heard him here. I definitely heard him body you, yo. Get the Smoke was on the he knows what's up. He listened to me and Marco at it. I'm not even gonna say what happened, but yeah.
Yo, I need to hear that shit, bro.
It wasn't even about boxing either. It was like on some other shit. So
yo, bro, but even though I wouldn't say I was like, I come from the best like debate gym in my opinion. Even though we don't get along anymore, but like I learned a lot, bro.
Did you say debate? Did you say debate gym?
Yeah, he said he debate gym. Let me tell you something. Wherever you at, El Jefe, if you are a representative of you guys' best debate gym, they need to shut that motherfucker slam down. Shut it down. Because, dog, you can't be repping no debate gym. A gym, that means there's more of you? Man, I would go in there field day like a kid in a fucking candy shop. You got me fucked up.
What were you guys talking about, though?
It's like some wannabe. It's like some wannabe boxing thing going on.
What do you think of bias about Bivol and Pascal if they fight again? Stoppage or unanimous decision again?
Man, either or. I think Bivol could stop him if he really goes for it. But Bivol is the type of fighter. If you like, he'll just coast and unanimous decision. But if he gets you hurt, he'll go for it. He might go for it.
Yeah, I pick him to stop Pascal this time, bro.
I don't think he was trying to stop him last time, but what was shown last time is that Bivol's offense is kind of one-dimensional. Yeah, it's levels above where Pascal is at this point. But stopping him, he couldn't stop it. He was hitting him flush. He hit him. It was the same combinations. I mean, the fight was.
Sometimes I think you say shit just to get us hyper and start tearing you down.
Man, all you have to do is watch the fight. That fight at the end of it was. I mean, I don't see Bivol knocking him out. I see Bivol winning. Sure, I see Bivol winning a unanimous decision, but knocking him out, I just don't. I think Pascal is a little bit too wily. I think he has a little bit too many wrinkles for Bivol to just knock him out.
Now that Bivol's been in the ring with him, I think the second fight will be worse for Pascal because he'll know what to do even more. So, yeah.
Listen. It's just this is what I was talking about, Smoke. What's up, Nick Harmer? When you said that Bivol was one-dimensional.
No, I'm saying in the Pascal fight, towards the end of that, in the Pascal fight, towards the end of that fight, once the fight was already like kind of in the bag, and it was just all Bivol had to do was just make a few little minor adjustments, maybe to step on the gas and get him out of there, and he just didn't have the tools to do it. So I don't know. Maybe he's developed it since then.
He has the tools. The thing is with Bivol, he just won't go for it. Sometimes he'll just coast to that victory. But you saw in the Barrera fight, that motherfucker walked through Barrera. That shit wasn't even close. He just walked through him and stopped him. You know what I'm saying? The Joe Smith fight, he almost got him out of there. I forgot what round it was. He almost got him out of there. But I mean, he's the type of fighter. If he'll just coast to a victory, but he has the tools. He just doesn't have the big power. You know, he's not a big power puncher. I mean, he was stopping people early in his career, but just because he stopped stopping people doesn't mean he's not a great boxer.
No, I was never a big fan of Barrera like that. You know, some people were higher on him. That whose opinions I respect a lot. They were higher on Barrera than I was, but he was also kind of there to be hit. And like I said, Pascal, he moves his legs, he plays possum, he does tricks. He just got a bunch of tricks. And you know, I saw Bivol just sort of reverting to what he knows how to do, which is definitely more than enough for Pascal. I just don't see him stopping him is all.
Yeah, well,
I could see it. I could see him stopping him. I could see him stopping Pascal.
It can go well, but I just think, like, I'm biased on the same page, bro. Like, Bivol's too good of a boxer, and the fact that he has been in there with him, and Bivol's gotten better since that fight. Like, that's another thing too. That's all I was saying earlier. Like, dude is just getting better. He's getting better. Pascal ain't gotten no better.
Why are we even debating?
No. Pascal got older
because they both have belts now.
Yeah,
he got older. And that Jack fight probably took some more steam out of Pascal. So,
Wilder's the betting favorite now, right?
I mean,
that's cool.
As he should be, man. The more I think about it, man, I'm leaning towards Wilder heavy, man.
Don't backtrack.
He's not here.
If Fury wins, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm leaning towards Wilder in this, man. I gotta be honest.
Yo, and Bias, did you see the press conference, man?
Thank you, Sean. What's up, Sean? New boxing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Bivol will kill Pascal in the rematch, but PBC won't make it. Probably
for sure. Yeah.
Probably not, but no doubt. Sean with me. He'll beat him up, bro.
Bro, why the fuck are we even talking about Bivol, man? Fuck Bivol.
Yo, Bivol's gonna fight Better Be very soon, man. They're talking about making that fight.
Fucking Russian Trinidad would fuck him up, man. Like 6 rounds.
Listen, that shit is not going to catch on, bro. Okay, and it sounds absolutely ridiculous. So just stop saying it. You can't even call him that no more on this live stream. Fucking Russian Trinidad. That shit it don't even sound good, bro. Stop it. He ain't no fucking Russian Trinidad. They don't even have similar styles, dog.
Low key, that's an insult to Trinidad, man. Low key, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with El Jefe, man? With that Russian Trinidad? That motherfucker ain't no Russian Trinidad.
What were you guys talking about with Tank, man? Who is he ducking now, or what?
Man, I was just trying to talk some sense into these young punks about Tank Davis, man. Hey, I don't, the Tank Davis situation is this. They keep glorifying, well, I ain't gonna say Jefe, but Alistair, he keep glorifying like the money part of it, and nobody gives a shit about that, bro. He's not doing nothing. That's basically what we was talking about, concerning Tank Davis. Like, you don't go yoking bitches up, fighting low-level fight. Like, you're not doing the right things in or out of boxing. And all you got to say to me is, but he making money, though? Like, bro, I don't.
Man, I never said that, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, embrace it. Yeah, guys. So embrace it, man. Just embrace the dark side. Embrace it, man.
Man, nobody's embracing that dumb shit.
Embrace it, man, because that's the reality.
Well, did Alistair just say embrace the dark side?
Embrace the reality, man, because it's not getting better, and you're just gonna get more frustrated. I'm telling you right now, D, you're just gonna get disappointed. So you just have to lower your standards. And that's what I did. I lowered my standards for boxing, man. That's why.
We could tell, Alistair. We could tell, man.
You sound defeated, bro. You sound defeated.
You know what it is? It's like once you have an ideal in your head about how things are supposed to be, other fighters that don't fit your ideal fall through the cracks. And that's how I missed out on Larry Holmes' career. And I'm not trying to do that anymore. Like, even though I wasn't a fan of Klitschko's, I watched all this shit and I held my nose and I begged after them when they did something good. But, I'm an Ali guy. So I wasn't messing with no damn Klitschko's, but whatever. I saw the fight.
Y'all check this out. What Sean just said. Ryan Garcia is close to being bigger than Tank. I agree.
For sure. 100%.
Might
be already, man.
First off, he has to catch Tank before he's about to be bigger.
First he has to catch him. He might be bigger than Tank already, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he might be, but he's not.
This dude was on news.
He might be.
Hold on. Let me just say this. He was on.
What are his views on the zone?
Hold on, man. Stop cutting him off, bro.
He was on news after his fight. He was literally everywhere, bro. Like his fight with whatever his name is, they just knocked out. That shit was everywhere. It was on news channels. Tons of celebrities were retweeting it and shit. I know Tank has that. Actually, I don't think Tank's knockout was on like news channels and shit like that. I don't know about that, but I know a lot of celebrities, you know what I mean, go to Tank's fights and retweet him and stuff like that. So, but Ryan, if Ryan's not surpassed him, he's probably teetering that line right now.
Okay, how many tickets did he sell?
Sean, you need to come on the live, dog. This motherfucking Fury by UD. What the fuck I tell y'all earlier? Thank you.
Damn.
See, Sean agrees. Fury by UD, motherfucker.
You're going to sleep. And not only that, hell of a drug, man. Not only that, but Ryan Garcia just headlined his first fight. Like, he is nowhere near.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about like star power or notoriety? What are we talking about here?
I'm saying, I guess physically he's bigger than Tank, but other than that, then in no other way than he's bigger than Tank.
But
popularity-wise, he's right there.
Hold on, because the initial comment, get this smoke, was close to being, which is saying that he wasn't there yet.
Well, they said it's close to being past him. And I said, in order to pass him, first you have to catch him before you pass him. And I'm saying they're not even close to catching him yet.
Him already.
Right? They said he
didn't say that he was.
I know. He said he was close to passing him.
Are you guys talking about resume? Or what are we talking about?
Not past him yet.
Correct. He's not even caught him yet. It was my clarification.
He hasn't caught him yet.
No, what he said was he's close to passing him. And what he said is close to passing him as if he caught him. He hasn't even caught him yet. Forget about passing him. He hasn't even caught him yet.
Okay,
bro. If anything, Ryan Garcia's clout chasing Tank. Like he's always talking about Tank.
Hold on. Are you guys talking about resume? We're talking about popularity. What are you talking
Everything.
about?
It doesn't matter. Whichever one, he hasn't caught him yet.
Popularity wise, Ryan is right next to Tank, in my opinion. You see people that don't even watch boxing tweeting Ryan's
he got a lot of followers too, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. Bro, but those are like 15-year-old girls, man. Get the fuck out of here.
But it but that's the thing. It matters though.
So what?
They didn't show up at his fights. They didn't show up at his fights.
I'm not taking anything away from Tank Davis.
Nothing but empty butts, empty chairs at his fights.
Tank Davis is still the man, but I'm just saying that Ryan Garcia probably is bigger because, like, I mean, and by the way, Smoke, the girls used to go to his fights, like back when he was on ESPN, and then plus he had like 3-4 million views the next day after he knocked that boy out in the first round.
Yep.
Did you see that knockout? Did y'all see that Ryan Garcia knockout?
No. See, I saw his fights on ESPN. That's what I'm talking about. Those empty chairs when he was an undercard because nobody showed up to fight.
That was before, man.
No, I'm saying
right now he's bigger.
I got it. He's bigger. I'm not saying he's bigger than he's definitely bigger than he used to be. But we're talking about his relative to Tank. Tank is not first time headlining. Tank is not on the rise. Tank has he's there.
Like, no, I hear you, but we're at a different like era. Like if you look at like I'll give an example like freaking Logan Paul, right? He's not even a boxer, but he's gonna bring in more viewership than Tank Davis or a boxer. And Ryan Garcia, to me, I mean, he is a boxer, but he kind of has that social media following where I get he's gonna be a big star. I could definitely see that. Now, if somebody says he's not surpassed Tank's in popularity, then I could see that as well. But he's definitely teetering that line.
Yeah, he has 5 million. He has 5 million on the IG now, bro. For like 5.1 million, dude.
What's up, Dragon?
One of the highest followed boxers. Like,
but he's had credit. He's had millions of IG for years.
He's not even a world champion.
Exactly. He's had those home followers for years. It hasn't translated to his popularity in the sport of boxing.
Man, no, it has.
Not really. I mean, if you look at the views, man,
it has.
It has.
Okay.
Y'all Tank Davis fanboys.
Okay.
No, I agree with y'all with the Ryan Garcia thing, bro. But I don't think his skill set's gonna translate. Like, to
if you're talking about
he's gonna be.
If we're talking about resume, then that's Tank. If we're talking about popularity, I think that's arguable.
Bro, but you can be as popular as you want. Can you fight? That's what counts.
No, hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Now you're gonna sit here and say you could be as popular as you want, but can you fight? That's contradictory from what you and Gappy over there fucking talking about. Because I just said all that, and then you say, but he's gonna make money though. And then you agree with him. So cut that bullshit out.
I ain't trying to debate, bro. I want to talk this boxing.
All night. Soon as I catch you, you go back to that. You ain't trying to debate. Get out of here with that dumb shit. I told you, El Jefe, don't say no dumb shit because I'm gonna call you out every time, bro. And that was just complete dumb shit that you just said because it's just contradictory of what y'all just said about Tank. So if it's good for Tank, then it's good for fucking Ryan. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan has that whole teeny bopper social media shit on Smash. I'm gonna be honest with you. So,
go ahead.
I could definitely see him, being promoted as the new Golden Boy Oscar type shit. I could see that happening.
I definitely can see that. That's actually what I see. What Ryan Garcia has is the same thing that Oscar had, the effect on the women.
Right, exactly.
But, whether that's going to actually translate again to popularity in boxing, we'll have to see. What Oscar had was a bunch of great opponents, a great era, and the ability to move up. So we'll see if Ryan Garcia can have that. He does have a nice little crew of young guys that he could go through, but I think all the smoke is really going to be at 147. So it's going to be a while before he gets there.
Oh, you think Ryan could get to 147?
I don't know, but I think that's where the smoke is, though.
He's talking about retiring at. He said he wants to retire at 25 or something like that. So, I don't know.
I could see him do that shit, going into Hollywood.
I mean, he's only like 19 or 20 years old now. So it's like I said, it's how often is he going to fight, and then also what is his body going to look like when he's done growing?
I bet you he'll fight more often than Tank.
I mean,
I don't know. Like here's the thing about Golden Boy. We're talking about we're talking about promotional agencies. The thing about Golden Boy is so much of their revenue is Canelo that it's just disproportionate. It makes the organization like really one dimensional. And I think Ryan Garcia may be the next guy to like help them out. So
he's definitely.
I think they're going to bubble wrap him the same way they bubble wrap Canelo at some point.
Well, Ryan Garcia speaks English, so that's why like he's perfect for this market. He speaks English. He has a Mexican background, and he could talk to the people. Like Canelo, he can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? He's more so like Miguel Cotto. They hardly talk. They just fight. You know what I mean? I mean, Canelo does interviews in Spanish and whatnot, but I'm saying for like in America, Ryan Garcia could touch that market because he speaks nothing but English. So he could definitely be a bigger star, in my opinion, than Canelo in the future. But like right now, Canelo's a way bigger star than Ryan right now. It's going to take years.
Way bigger. Boxing Monster said, "Fuck popularity. Garcia will beat Stank Davis." That's right. I heard what you heard what he says.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I hear what he says. Listen, Tank spends a lot of time admiring his work, and Ryan Garcia's got busy hands. It's a tough fight. I still like Tank in it though. Ryan Garcia don't move his head enough.
At 135.
Look, that's because you're a PBC lover. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I'm so glad to have.
You're just a PBC. You're just a PBC hater. So anybody says anything positive, that means they must love him to death. Like
I want you to know this. I want you to know this. I appreciate you three PBC lovers coming on here today because you guys gave me much excitement. You know what I mean? Like I love that shit, bro. And you got PBC lover Alistair, PBC lover Get This Smoke, and PBC lover El Jefe. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You know what I appreciate? I appreciate being in a hotel room, stuck in a desert, and then all of a sudden I can see a championship fight on free TV. Thank you, PBC. I wish the Top Rank and Golden Boy or whoever would catch up.
Speaking of Top Rank, you guys saw DAZN might buy Top Rank?
Yep.
If they do that, bro, that's like a monopoly. They got Golden Boy. Then they'll have all of Top Rank stable. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's basically going to be DAZN versus PBC.
Yeah,
hold on. Yeah.
Because what the PBC gonna do? They say they're not working with DAZN. So if the PBC buy Top Rank, then what if DAZN
but DAZN needs PBC. PBC doesn't need DAZN.
I hear you.
DAZN has. And DAZN would have. Hold on, let me just say this real quick. DAZN would have Matchroom, Golden Boy, and Top Rank. That's like three entities, bro. That's
Mushroom
crazy.
is from the UK. It ain't even American based, man.
Yeah, no, I know, but they can make the fight. That's what I'm saying. They can make the fight.
Just like UFC was going to buy the PBC, right? To me, this is just a bunch of clout chasing by the younger guy trying to flex the muscle. I'm pretty sure that Top Rank is flowing into family hands. The stepson has been there forever.
No, that's what Bob said. That's what Bob said.
Exactly. Cool. PBC big fights are all pay-per-view, bro. Stop. Exactly.
The big fights are all pay-per-view? Charlo Harrison wasn't a big fight?
No.
What about J-Rock Hurd?
No big fight. What the fuck you mean big fight?
Okay. Those are really
Earl Spence Porter.
Okay. The biggest fight? The biggest fight on pay-per-view?
What
Spence versus Mikey?
That was pay-per-view. What are you talking about?
Like, bro,
was that
fans wouldn't mind buying it.
Was that a big fight? Spence versus Mikey? Was that a bigger fight than Charlo versus Harrison?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Was it a bigger fight than J-Rock versus Hurd?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we need to give Spence's credit then for beating a pound for pound guy in a big fight.
No, it was a big fight because of Mikey. Mikey was chasing history, according to Mikey. That's the way they
see something.
I'm just saying, Mikey. It was a big fight. Mikey's a pound for pound guy, and he got his ass shut out by Spence.
Well,
bro, and I don't understand why you guys make a big deal just because it's on pay-per-view, man. If we're real boxing fans, let's support the pay-per-view, man. Especially if it's a good pay-per-view.
That's what the PBC is all about, building pay-per-view stars.
That's what I'm saying. But if we're real boxing fans, we like to talk boxing.
No,
we like to see boxing. Like, let's support, man.
Well, if as real boxing fans,
how about that?
Support what you want.
As real boxing fans, if the PBC wants to give us pay-per-views, then they need to have the best fighting the best on those pay-per-views. I don't want to fucking see Tank Davis fight Leo Santa Cruz on pay-per-view. Okay? I don't want to see Deontay Wilder fighting nobodies on pay-per-view. I don't want to see these bullshit pay-per-views. So if they give me the good fights, I'll pay for them.
This is what I'll say, though. In defense of PBC, I can say this. The Spence versus Porter fight, that was to me, that had pay-per-view quality in it. And the Manny versus Thurman fight, that was a good pay-per-view fight. Now the Wilder versus Fury fight, the first one, bro, first of all, when that was announced, everybody shitted on it. Let's not pretend. People were like, well, Fury just looked like shit versus Pinata, whatever his name is. And then the Sefer Safari guy, why is this pay-per-view? Fury's still out of shape and fat. Like, come on, man. Everybody thought Wilder was going to sleep Fury in a couple of rounds. But it ended up being a better than expected fight. So
it got a good card, though. It was also a good card, though. Like a good pay-per-view card. You had that Stevenson fight with Vozdek on it. You had the Ortiz-Kaufman fight. You had the Hurd fight. It was a better card than they putting out this time.
I remember that too, Sean. A whole lot of the motherfucking PBC fans was hating on HBO pay-per-views because it was competition. They was hating like a motherfucker. Now all of a sudden it's all about pay-per-view. And see, Alistair, this the type of shit your young ass don't know about. You either, El Jefe. Y'all was still goddamn riding bikes and playing forts in the woods and shit, nigga.
Well, the HBO
like, how long have you been watching boxing, bro? Like, real quick. Like,
what was the topic? I forgot what.
Since I was 5, dickhead.
The HBO pay-per-view, though, they used to do the rebroadcast like a week later. So all you had to do was wait a week. Like, it was like not catching the pay-per-view wasn't that big a deal. And also,
you know what? They still had the point is PBC fans was hating on it. Fuck
no. I'm gonna say this. Like, I didn't pay for Pacquiao Thurman or Pacquiao Broner or Fury. Or Wilder Ortiz. But I am paying for this one. I did pay for the first Fury fight, and I am paying for this one.
You did the VIP league.
No, I was just I paid the HD. I'm doing it again. I'm having a fight party. This time it's a little bit cheating because it's my birthday too. So, but it's gonna be it's gonna be a party at my house.
Hey, but, bro, that victory's even gonna be sweeter, man. The bronze bomber, man.
The undercard is trash, though. The undercard is horrendous. Actually, you know what? The fight I think is gonna be an actual good fight. Low key is Charles Martin versus Gerald Washington. I think that's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight too.
All I'm saying is you guys should be happy that we're even getting these fights. We should just be thankful that we even have.
Man, you be happy, Alistair, bro. You sound like you'll take scraps. You don't even care what quality of fight.
Yeah, bro, because that's all we've been getting, bro. We ain't expect nothing better. So.
No, Alistair, that is all y'all been getting. We've been getting good fights that we like. That is all y'all been getting. So y'all can accept the PBC way, but don't try to force that idea on nobody else.
Well,
You accept those fights. Monster Nui and Nonito Donaire was an excellent fight, and I loved it. So we're getting good fights.
Exactly. Do you want to talk about all the bullshit fights that are behind the paywall on the zone? Like, I know you don't care about it. I know because you're too busy.
And then that bitch lags, man.
Who gives you championship?
Don't be lagging and shit.
Whatever.
Whoa. We got Josh Taylor. Regis. Come on, man.
I didn't say the good fights that they had behind the paywall. I said the bullshit fights.
No, it's inconsistent. That's the whole point, bro.
And the commentary's trash on the zone, bro.
You look like PBC commentary is just come on. PBC commentary is trash too, bro. Let's be honest.
Commentary,
bro. Joe Goosen's a beast, man.
Commentary trash on all of these fucking boxing channels. It's no fucking singularity. It's trash.
I ain't gonna lie, man. They need to hire a motherfucker like me, man, to commentate these fights.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, to be honest, man, if I was Deontay Wilder, bro, I don't understand why he's loyal to Showtime. Because if you rewatch the Fury versus Wilder fight, bro, the commentators were 100% on Fury's side. I'm just be honest with you. Everything Fury did was like they acted like, you know, Fury was indefinitely whooping Wilder's ass, which I thought he did too. But if you're working for a network, you usually should hype up that fighter. I mean, that's what they do. But they didn't do that for Wilder.
Hey, bias. Sebastian Perez and El Jefe. Why is how long you been watching boxing always your answer? By the way you get bodied, they've been watching it longer than you. You do always ask that shit. How long you been watching boxing? Yeah, why the fuck do you always ask that, dog? That's a good question. Why you always ask that? Because you be getting bodied up by, bro.
He was asking Boston Librarian that, and then he kept referencing Ring magazines, bro. You gotta chill, Jefe, man. You gotta chill out, bro.
That shit was getting on his nerves, man. Stop mentioning Ring magazine.
He go debate people like he knows his sports and Jalik. Those are the people you need to debate. You need to stay away from unbiased and unrivaled and BL.
Bro, it's been a while. I haven't debated unbiased, man. Usually, like, he doesn't want the smoke, but like you, I usually give you the smoke, bro.
I almost called you Jalik. My bad. El Jefe, man, you just a troll, fam. You just a troll. It's okay though.
I like Paulie. I'm telling you, Paulie.
Hey, yo, unbiased. That's what they called your partner in crime, man. They called him a troll yesterday.
Who?
Boxing.
Paulie just mad because his punches can't break wind. Those dudes like telling Wilder how to box and all this stuff, trying to give him boxing tips. They don't have his record. Like, stop trying to condescend to Wilder.
That motherfucker had no power. G Boogie in the building. What's good with you, G Boogie and Martin Ramos? I see Martin Ramos. Paulie ain't had no fucking power. He went over to that fucking
bare knuckle boxing and got
Yo, to be honest, bro, he definitely should have started as a boxing analyst before he should have just been an analyst.
Yeah, bro. He's good, dog. I like it.
As a boxer, I don't really,
use his boxing platform to become an analyst, though.
Right, yeah, that's true. But he should have definitely applied for the gig, man. Because as a boxer, I really wasn't a big fan of Paulie. But as an analyst, he's a really good analyst, man. He breaks things down like to a T.
Yeah,
bro. They need to hire Roy Jones, man. Like, there's nothing like Roy Jones used to commentate this shit.
Yeah,
Roy Jones gonna be stuttering all the time. Like, well, first off, he's gonna be stuttering, bro.
But it gives it a different flavor, man. I hate it when they try to sound like all professional and it's like boring and shit.
G Boogie said Paulie Malignaggi punches couldn't even break wind. Charles Knox, what's good with you, dog? G Jeff, I feel like you tear down Wilder and Tank more than any other boxer.
Watch El Jefe.
I do.
El Jefe's gonna agree with that. Watch.
Well, look, no, I'll agree with it. I do. I tear them down. No. You gotta
Charlo. You left Charlo out, man.
That's what I was about to say. You gotta slide Charlo in there too, because I'll be giving him that work too, Terrell Knox.
Hey, you gotta slide David Benavidez in there now too, because
Spence.
Are you stupid? I'm a Spence fan. I don't be giving Spence all that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's true. It's because I was going by your pattern, man. You know.
Well, but I give Spence heat, but not like Wilder now. Because see, Wilder, how you sit up there and call. Like, he was calling Fury all kind of liars. And don't get me wrong, Fury is a fucking liar. But Wilder's a fucking liar too. So don't throw stones when you're living in a glass house.
Really? Like, one face, one name, that's a lie? That's not nowhere near close to the truth.
Did I say what he lied about? Whoa. Did I say what he lied about, or did I say Wilder?
This particular stream,
no.
But before, yes.
Say what he lied about.
Not in this stream, no. Not just now. No, you didn't.
Don't put words in my mouth.
No, but before you had.
I don't give a fuck about no before. Don't put words in my mouth.
I mean, okay. I guess you're a different guy every stream. You're a new D now.
He lied about more than just one thing, bro. Don't get mad because your boy's a liar.
That's all you brought up before. Oh, that's all you brought up.
Can you tell us what he lied about, man?
He did lie about that.
I don't know how he lied about it when you give offers.
As soon as he said something about Wilder and Fury, I said Wilder sitting up there calling Fury all kind of liars, even though he is a fucking liar. See how easily I admitted that shit?
Yeah, but Fury's a dope.
But then you had to throw Wilder in the. But that's
you know why he's lying.
The problem is you put Wilder in the basket with him, and Wilder don't belong in that basket. He's
a liar too, motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. You want to know why he's lying? Because he's also sat up there and said it's not even about the belts, baby. 50-50 or the fight doesn't happen. That's why he's a fucking liar.
That's how a man's supposed to talk, bro. Like, what do you expect?
How's that a lie? How's that a lie?
What do you know? Is that a lie? Bro, you just said it one name, one belt, or whatever the bullshit phrase is, and then you say the belts don't even matter. 50-50 or it's not happening, baby. That's come on, man. That's contradicting his whole.
The smoke is a reason. What's your reasoning behind that, Smoke?
What's my reason behind what?
Why that's not a lie?
Oh, well, really just the definition of words is the main thing. What lies mean and what I mean. If you're saying he's contradicted himself, that's one thing. Okay, fine. We could say it's a contradiction and we can all agree. But you guys exactly because you go too far. Because you always are going too far.
Man,
that is not a lie. And not when you went too far because you want to just paint Wilder with the same brush that we can all paint Fury with because we can point to Fury's lies. Not just contradict lies.
Okay, hold on. I just said Fury's a liar. It's your ass that's sitting up here trying to defend Wilder, who's a fucking liar as well. See, I already said, so you can paint Fury, you don't have to paint him. Motherfucker, I know how to admit shit. You don't. Now, here's the thing. If you tell your fucking fans, oh, I'm all about one face, one name, one champ. I'm getting all the belts, blah, blah, blah. And then you turn around to those same fans who told them and say it has nothing to do with the belts if it's not 50-50. That's a fucking lie. No matter how you sit up here and try to reword it, Smoke. Get the fuck out of here with that.
It's a lie.
The reword, I'm not really mad at it. Like I get what you're trying to say.
Smoke, it's a lie and it's a contradiction. It's both.
It's both.
Okay.
Yeah, it's both.
Okay.
You can call it a contradiction. Okay, fine. It's a lie also.
Yo, D, but like real talk, man, like answer me this, bro. Like, how is Deontay Wilder supposed to feel when this dude AJ's been ducking him, been hiding? It's like you start to lose respect after.
Are you making excuses? Now you making excuses for Wilder?
No, I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to break it down. I'm trying to get to the root, bro. Because it's easy to cut the branches, bro. But like we need to get to the root, bro.
You're not a man now. You're making excuses for him?
No, are we trying to break it down from the roots, or you're just like just getting the branches, bro?
Down from the roots. He fucking lied, bro.
Yeah, but there's a reason behind that.
Who cares about a reason? He lied for a reason, and that's supposed to matter? Whether he lied for a reason or lied for nothing, just for the fuck of it, he still lied. That's the point, bro. I don't give a fuck about no reason.
Hey, D, did you see that David Benavidez got exposed pretty much by Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant, they reached out for that unification, but David Benavidez's handlers said that they're not ready to make the fight.
Yeah,
man.
We were just talking about that earlier on, Bias. I think it's smart.
Wait, what? Why is it smart?
Because if they know that he ain't ready, don't fucking put him in that fight.
Man,
he's 23. If he's not ready, don't fucking put him in that fight, bro. That shit could ruin him.
Nah, but hey, JB and Tim, where Tim W at? Y'all was shitting on my boy 8 Mile B Rabbit. Y'all better put some respect on his name because your boy David Benavidez ain't ready. You heard it.
Yeah. I mean, if his trainers and his camp say he ain't ready.
Yo, D, say it with me, man. You ready? It's not part of the process, man.
No. Look, stop it, bro. Just stop it. Okay? Don't give me nothing about no process, and don't start talking about Tank Davis. Tank Davis is stir-fried shit right now. Don't compare him nothing or anything that anybody else do. Because as long as he got Ellerby behind him, it's not us that's going to be disappointed. We don't give a fuck about Tank. It's you guys that's going to be disappointed, not us. I don't give a shit about Tank. See, I used to like him. I used to root for him. I used to be like, yeah, Tank Davis. And then the motherfucker showed me he won't want to do nothing. Or, as you guys say, Ellerby and Floyd's not going to do anything with him. Either way, he's not going to disappoint me because I don't give a flying fuck about him. But you Tank lovers, that's going to be the disappointment because y'all just going to watch him over and over fight worthless fights and everybody passing by, bro. That's what y'all going to do.
Hey, real talk, game got game. That's real talk right there, man. Good comment.
Well, he said we left AJ when he lost to Ruiz. Nah, I was still a fan of AJ. I still am a fan of AJ.
Well, King, check it out. You said, you niggas all left AJ when he lost. Check it out. I'm a Fury fan, dude. and I have been since I've been shit. I'm a Fury fan. I've been hollering fuck Wilder, fuck AJ. Fury beat both of them. So, and I didn't leave AJ anyway because I was advocating for AJ the whole time. I mean, you know, I
don't throw people away off after one loss, bro. I don't throw away boxers after they lose one fight.
Yeah, no. And Ambaj, you remember after he lost that fight, I said he was going to get his belts back. I've been saying this a long time ago after he lost the fight, so it won't me, dog. Oh, he said he's talking to the nut huggers. Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I keeps the same energy now.
Hey, nah. Hey, JB, man, come on, man. You just say it with me, man. Caleb Plant, he's about that action, bro. just say it, man. He's about that action, bro.
Damage control. Like he ain't soft. JB don't like Plant neither. He call him old sweet hands Plant.
Hey, bro, but real talk, man. If Wilder sparks out Fury, man, it's game over for the heavyweight division, man, for the next 10 years, man. Bro. I don't see nobody beating him at heavyweight. If it's not Fury, I don't see nobody.
Wait till this Saturday is over with. So all y'all motherfuckers should shut the hell up.
Bro, Wilder, hold on.
Come back on this channel too.
Wilder's how old is Wilder?
34.
Okay, so his reign is almost coming to an end.
Right, this thing.
What do you mean, bro? Luis Ortiz is 45 and he's still dominating.
Get the fuck out. Hey man, El Jefe. Don't know about a second, bro. For real. In 10 years.
Usually, like heavyweights, usually last longer, man. Like look at Klitschko. He lasted till he was like 42.
Wilder himself said he only gonna put in like 5 or 6 more years. He said this himself, and here you go hollering some 10 years.
Oh, 5 years is enough then for me.
Yeah, but 5 more years would make him 10 years as a champion, which would make him a really long reigning champion.
You guys think Wilder
not gonna stay champion that long? What's wrong with y'all, bro?
Yeah, y'all tripping, man. Wilder has power. Don't get me wrong. That right hand is undeniable. He touches you with it, you could go to sleep for sure. But the younger generation of heavyweights coming up, man, like Daniel Dubois in like 2 years.
Bro, he sleeps Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
No. If Wilder's still around, I'm sure that his reflexes would age drastically because his style itself is more reflex based. He's a counter puncher to me. So in a couple of years, you start, you know what I mean, your reflexes aren't that great in a couple of years. So,
bro, did you see the Dubois fight against African dude, bro? He got caught by that dude, and he got somewhat hurt, man.
Right. Dubois, if he wins against James Joyce, that will be his biggest name. Like Dubois is years.
No, I'm not talking about right. I'm not talking about right now. I'm saying in the future. I'm talking about the younger guys in the future. If you guys are saying Wilder is going to be around,
I'm saying I'm just saying that you're really high on the guy that's at the beginning. He's still developing. Like I can see him developing really well if everything shakes out in 2 years. But right now he's at the James Joyce phase.
That's why that's called the future, Smoke.
Yeah, no,
that's what I said.
To me, he's just another AJ, man. He's just stiff.
The thing is, that is
and
very
he just wins
optimistic.
based on size, man. Once he faces a tough American, he's gonna quit.
Oh man,
I don't know about quit. I haven't seen that. Anyway, the guy's developing. I don't know what he is yet.
No, I'm just saying in the future. You guys are talking about Wilder sticking around like till he's like 40, like Klitschko. Yeah, Klitschko, even though Klitschko did get knocked out a couple times in his career, he had that style that had longevity to it. The jab, 1-2 clinch, jab, safety first type style. But
what does Wilder do best? 1-2.
You know what else?
There you go.
But he gets hit. He gets hit a lot.
You know what else Klitschko had? Boxing skills, not just a right hand.
You know what else he had? A bunch of bums on his resume.
What else?
Oh, good one.
Whoa. What about Wilder? I mean, Wilder
exactly.
has a bunch.
There you go. So you're saying Wilder Klitschko got bums, he can last. Wilder got bums, he can last.
How many title defenses does Klitschko have?
Wilder is in the 90 percentile of low-level fighters on his resume.
Right.
High 90%. Like 95, 96%.
Bro, but you know why that is, right?
Wilder don't have no Chris.
With 70 fights.
Yeah, fuck.
Wilder don't got no Povetkin on his resume. Chris Bird.
That's a drug cheat.
You named 2 guys in 70 fights.
So was Ortiz, bro. What are you talking about?
Right. What he's got on his resume in 40 fights is the guy that beat Klitschko.
Yeah, well,
facts.
Fuck Klitschko. He's not boxing right now. Right now, Wilder's boxing, and that motherfucker is in a high 90% low-level fighters. Low-level.
Right, but we're not talking about what happened. We're saying faced. We're saying who is on his resume and the level of competition he faced on his maker. I got it. That is a completely different conversation. Because if you want to talk about best wins, then
Wilder don't got no Ray Mercer. He don't got no Ray Mercer on his resume. Chris Bird.
Luis Ortiz, man.
He don't got no Hasim Rahman on his resume.
Bro, you're acting like these dudes are some killers, man.
You don't got
Luis Ortiz in his heydays would beat these dudes.
I got you.
I'll have been trolling like a motherfucker, bro.
Okay, so Rahman, 8 years past his title contention,
how old is Ortiz? How old is Ortiz, for real?
Okay, so Ortiz is 40 years old.
That's what
his birth certificate says. 40 years old. Okay.
Birth certificate. You seen his birth certificate?
Okay. Hold
on. You seen his birth certificate?
Let's see. Okay, let's see what it says.
Bro, in box rec it says 1980, man. So he's 30. He's 40.
Let's see.
You're telling me that you've seen Luis Ortiz's actual birth certificate when it's a known fact that many of those Cubans come here without them, but you've seen his though.
Okay, first off,
but that's like a big conspiracy, man.
Okay, so do I have to see the birth certificates of everybody on BoxRec for them to for me to understand?
Wait. If you mention his birth certificate, you motherfucking right. You have to have viewed it, or don't fucking mention it because you ain't fucking seen it.
Okay, whatever, dude. Like that's your standard for mentioning shit. That's your standard. That's not mine. That's not my standards. You can go with that ridiculous nonsense if you want. I'm not. So anyway, like I said, the dude's 40 years old. He's 40 years old. That's how old he is, and he's not years away from title contention. Like Hasim Rahman,
6.
Okay, that dude, Hasim Rahman is a way better fighter than Ortiz.
I got it, but that's all. Now we're going to a different metric. First, what my point is, there's names, and then there's the stage of their career where you face those names. When he faced Hasim Rahman, that was not in his Lennox Lewis fighting days. When AJ fought Povetkin, that was not in his Hasim Rahman fighting days. There's a difference between
when Wilder fought Ortiz, he wasn't in his prime. No, Ortiz is not in his prime. No, smoke. Wait. Hold on, let me ask you something real quick. Smoke.
He unified titles, beat top guys. Wilder waited till his 40th fight to actually fight a good guy who was already 40.
Well, that's my question for Smoke. That's
only Severn was a good guy. So
it's Ortiz,
and so was Areola, and so was Washington.
Smoke. Was Ortiz in his prime when Wilder fought him?
Was he in his prime? No.
The first fight he was.
Okay,
but we're not talking about prime.
No, but you're saying.
I said he was 8 years removed from his title contention. 8 years removed. I didn't say he wasn't in his prime.
No, but he wasn't. Hasim Rahman wasn't in his prime when Klitschko beat him. I can admit that.
Hasim Rahman wasn't in his prime when he faced James Toney. That was like 6 years before.
That was an older version. I get it.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I know that you want to only look at it to encapsulate it through the prism of being in your prime. That's fine. It's simplistic, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I said was the dude was 8 years away from fighting Lennox Lewis. That was the.
Why would that matter?
Why would it matter? Because he's an old man 8 years past his.
Okay, so okay. So you just said it. There you go. There you go. You just said it. 8 years past his prime. Ortiz not in his prime as well.
I didn't say 8 years past his prime.
The years don't matter. Listen, Smoke.
Let me explain something to you.
Let me explain something to you. It doesn't matter. You said out of the prime. I said, was he out of his prime? You agreed. Therefore, that cancels it out.
Doesn't
matter if it's 8 years.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It doesn't matter to your argument.
Why would it matter? No, it doesn't matter for your argument.
Because it matters. Because you can be on the backside of your prime, or you could be several years removed from your prime. It's not the same thing.
How do you know the physical attributes of the boxer to say that they're that far past or before their way out? How do you know?
I'll tell you how.
Test and boxing knowledge.
I'll tell you how. I'll answer your question.
No. Because some boxers can fight later on. That's a physical attribute. Some of them can fight until they're 45. Some of them
like Klitschko. Klitschko.
But you can't measure how far out of their prime or in their prime they was. You can't measure that, Smoke. You have no fucking idea of that.
That's just an opinion.
You just saying that to fit the argument for Wilder.
I'm not saying that to fit the argument for argument. I'm saying that he got dropped by Price.
So he also said that he was out of title. Hold on, you said he was out of title contention, but he fought for a vacant WBO belt a fight before Vlad.
Again, I said that
that's a lie.
I said the title
contention. And then before that, he fought for an. Before that, he fought for a NABF heavyweight title. Before that,
awesome. So we're going to talk about NABF then. Now
I'm just saying isn't that a title?
So now
hold on. Let me just say this: he fought Vlad in 2008. 2 years before that, he fought James Toney for a WBC belt.
Again, what
the fuck are you talking about?
Just because he fought,
hold on. Let me just continue together. Who cares if he fought Lennox Lewis 8 years after that?
Because that's what I said.
But that's irrelevant if he fought for a title versus James Toney.
I literally said he was 8 years from the title shot from Lennox Lewis. From Lennox Lewis.
Why would that matter?
That specific title shot. Because
why would that matter?
Because that was his best win.
That specific title shot. Okay. So what?
Because that was his best win. It was 8 years removed from his best win. Just like Tyson Fury. Just like Tyson Fury, his best win is Vladimir Klitschko. But that was
2015.
That was 4 years.
So by your standard, Fury's not even in his prime. Fury's not even in his prime right now.
Who said he was?
Because how many? Excuse me.
Who said he was?
Wilder. So using your logic.
No, it's not using my logic.
No, we're going to use your logic. We're going to use your logic. We're going to use your logic.
You don't know my logic.
So Fury. I'm using it right now. Fury's not in his prime. So if Wilder beats him. How many years did he beat Klitschko in 2015, right? So he's 5 years removed from title contention. So if Wilder beats him, if Wilder beats him, it's less of a victory.
With that, bro.
Just dumbass shit.
I know. I wish you'd stop saying it.
No, you're saying stupid shit. Oh, he fought Lennox Lewis. He fought Lennox Lewis 8 years before that. That means that he's not as good because that was his best win. Well, fucking hell, Vladimir Klitschko was Fury's best win. So Fury's not as good as he was in 2015 then. Saying that.
Is somebody saying that he is as good as he was back
then? So when Wilder don't get that much credit for using your stupid ass logic.
So is somebody saying that Fury is now a better fighter than he was then?
No, but we're using your logic, and I'm using it against Wilder.
I know.
Yes, I am.
The problem is you don't understand my logic, and
I do understand it. It's just stupid as fuck. It's dumb as shit.
you'd understand that you can't use the same.
Okay.
You can't even use the same circumstance because it hasn't been 8 years since Fury beat.
It doesn't matter. That's my whole point. You're talking about years like it fucking matters. When
you're talking about
when Rockman was still fighting good competition,
years don't matter.
He was still fighting good competition. That's my whole point.
Competition? Who was fighting?
Rockman. He was fighting James Toney.
James Toney was converted middleweight. James Toney was converted middleweight and had a baby.
He walked around at heavyweight. We all know that. He shrunk down to middleweight.
Not only that, okay. I'm not making excuses.
Excuse after excuse. Okay. So Wilder doesn't get much credit for this fucking Fury win if he beats him, because he ain't beating the best version of Fury. Your fucking stupid ass logic.
Who said he doesn't get any credit because of that? That's your logic.
Your dumbass logic. I said Klitschko beat Rockman. No, this is your logic. I said he beat Rockman. You said, oh, it doesn't matter because that was 8 years. That was 8 years ago since he had his best win. Well, it's 5 years ago that Klitschko had his best win. So fucking Wilder don't get any credit for this win then. For going by your dumbass logic.
No, that's your dumbass logic because you don't understand logic. And you also don't understand the words I use. And you also don't understand analogy. And you also don't understand metaphors. And you also don't understand.
You're just saying dumb shit. That's it.
Okay, I got you. So first off, the Hasim Rahman and James Toney fight only happened because Vitaly Klitschko was injured. That he was the emeritus champion, and those two were fighting for a vacant belt.
It doesn't matter why it happened. It happened. Who cares?
Okay, so you calling that top competition. I am telling you that it wasn't top competition. The best Hasim Rahman was still an underdog and got a gift knockout in a fight that he was losing. And that was the best version of Hasim Rahman that he's ever been. That is the pinnacle of his career. Now you fast forward 8 years later, that is the one who climbed. That is the Hasim Rahman that climbed into the ring with Vladimir Klitschko. So when you want to talk about resumes, then you have to talk about the fighter at the time of his career and the point that he was in his career at the time of the fight.
So Wilder beat the best version of Luis Ortiz.
No, he didn't.
Smoke.
No, he didn't beat the best version. No, he didn't beat the best version.
So that's my whole point. That's what I'm saying. You keep. Yeah. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make.
You're not making any point.
But when we go and use it against Wilder, then you have an issue with it.
Who's saying it against Wilder? You said the best version. I didn't say the best version. What we say is past it. A dude is past it. Not in his prime anymore. Not the best of his prime. You guys want to move there and make a different argument for Wilder than I'm making about Klitschko or about AJ.
No,
you're the same argument. Then let's make the same argument.
You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about anymore. You're just rambling on and saying dumb shit. Let's just move on because Ortiz and Fury are both not in their primes, right? So Wilder's if he wins, he's beating two out of prime fighters. So he don't get much credit.
Who said Fury wasn't in his prime? That's just you.
Yeah.
The only person saying
okay, cool.
Yeah, let that shit go because the shit he said leads all the way. Now he's mad again because I can't. I gotta keep muting him, bro, because as soon as you start cutting him off, he start fucking going off. But then as soon as you get him on something, this nigga start cutting you off every time. Like he do that shit every time. That's why I be muting your ass, Smoke. Because as soon as somebody start getting you on a debate, you go to that cutting off shit. You be starting that shit every fucking time, Smoke. You start that cutting people off shit every fucking time, dog.
No, I don't.
Yes, the fuck. It's why I'm using you, bro. I don't that mute button. I'm muting you the most because you start that shit the most. You do.
Yeah.
When somebody start digging in your ass on one of these debates, you start and cutting motherfuckers off. You don't want to give them. You don't want to give them a word edgewise, bro.
No, I don't.
Okay, well now you're in denial. But
no, I'm not.
Well, yeah, I know. But when I'm biasing them, did it? I muted them, and I was like, hold up, y'all, let's Smoke talk. But motherfucker, I gotta keep the mute button on your ass.
Listen, all you gotta do is tell me you're not done, and I'll shut up.
Shit, nigga, I say, hold up, and you still keep going. No, because he didn't say this. No, but he said that. No, what are you talking about? You don't stop. You don't stop, bro. It's like you then hit a fucking ton of coke or something. You just keep
but like real talk, man. I hate like when like fans try to downplay victories of fighters, bro. Like just because they're old or they're coming off injuries. I'm saying like if we make excuses for these fighters, man. Like we can make excuses for every resume, bro. So
especially in the heavyweight division, because the heavyweight division, if you just look at through the history, a lot of the young guys always beat the old guys. They always do that, and not even heavyweight. Majority of divisions, that's how it is. They pass the torch. There's always been like that. So I mean, that's why I don't do it to Canelo, and I don't do it to Danny. I don't say, oh, you beat out of prime, whatever, because of the fact that he beat an older person. To me, that's just boxing. That's how it is.
No, but that's not always what's happening. Sometimes you're not beating a fighter that is still good. Like I don't fault Monster Nui for beating Donaire. Donaire is, to me, a shell of himself, but he's still a good fighter. It's still a good win. I'm not hating on that fight. That to me is completely different than when you're talking about Vladimir Klitschko's resume and you say that it's 96% bums, and then you bring up Hasim Rahman. Like that's going to get him out of the percentile bum category.
I never said. First of all, I never said his resume was bums. You said
no. I got it. I said his resume was bums, and in order to argue, I got it. And in order to argue my point, that my point was false, Hasim Rahman got brought up as if he is going to move the meter from the not being a bum. Hasim Rahman, the Hasim Rahman that Vladimir Klitschko fought, the Hasim Rahman that Vladimir Klitschko fought was.
No,
he wasn't.
No.
Oh, no. Yes, he was.
By your opinion, he was. Just say that.
By your opinion, he was.
Okay, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I think Deontay Wilder in any era would be like, he would still be a top 5 fighter, bro. Like a lot of people they try to downplay eras of boxing. Like, I get it. Like, they were great. They used to fight each other, but Deontay Wilder got the eraser, man. Like, he could put these motherfuckers to sleep.
I'm saying, like, I don't even think the Vladimir Klitschko Povetkin fight was that great a fight. I thought Vladimir
was holding too much.
However, but I'm not going to say that Dylan White is about to face the same Povetkin.
Yeah, bro. And if anything, Povetkin's like the biggest hype job in heavyweight history.
I gotta school you on what the dumb shit you just said. Okay, I can't let you get away with dumb shit. And I told you every time you say something dumb, and I know El Jefe, before you say it, you don't want to. I know, too. I got you. You don't want to.
But I'll give you the smoke this time. Go ahead, man.
You ain't giving me shit, bro. First and foremost, the level of boxing of heavyweights in this era is much less than it was back then. So don't fucking tell me that Wilder would be top 5 in any fucking era. No, he wouldn't. Let me finish. He is not fighting the top level of competition in this fucking era.
You're done?
In this era of lower level competition heavyweights. That motherfucker would have been demolished by a lot of fighters back then, bro.
Wait, cool.
Well, let me tell you. Wait, hold on. Let me body him real quick. Like he's about to fight Tyson Fury, and he fought Luis Ortiz. Those two guys were in the top 5 heavyweights when he fought them, bro. So what are you talking about?
In this era,
okay, that's what I'm saying.
And the last era too. That like he was the interim champ during the Klitschko era.
No, but like get the smoke. Bro. Like people like D, bro, they're the type of people that like to read the Ring magazine. Bro. They like to like research all this history, bro. Yeah, but they downplay like the modern era, bro. That's what I dislike about these Ring magazine people.
Whatever, Jefe. Get this smoke. You come up in the era of boxing from my generation, and I know you're not sitting here honestly telling me that this era of heavyweights, the overall competition level is anywhere close to what we had in the past. I know you're not agreeing with that.
No. What I'm saying is that Ortiz is a throwover from the last generation. So is Pulev. So is Povetkin. Those guys are holdover from the last generation. Those are Klitschko era guys. So is Wilder. Wilder's a Klitschko era guy.
I'm not talking about no Klitschko era. That was a bullshit era too. You know what era?
So is Emmanuel Char. Emmanuel Char too.
What I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no fucking Klitschko era, bro.
Oh, well, that's all I'm saying. Like, if you're trying to go back any farther than that,
you know,
if you're going to go about any farther than that, then no. Like, you already know that. Right.
Bro, like, I don't know if you guys watch boxing, man, but like, did you guys see when Ali fought Chuvano? Do you guys know who that is?
It was Chuvalo.
Bro, he was going life and death with Chuvano. Like, Deontay Wilder would have put his Chuvano to sleep, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. But that's what people like to do. They like to I wouldn't say overrate, but they like overvalue the older generations. But like, come on, man. Give the younger generation its props, bro.
Ali would have beat the shit out of Wilder.
Yeah, I gotta. Here's the thing: it's 15 rounds of boxing versus 12 rounds of boxing.
I don't know shit, bro.
I don't know, man. Like, imagine Wilder hits Ali. You think Ali could take that power?
I mean, he took
Foreman's power over and over. You fucking idiot.
Bro, Wilder hits harder than Foreman. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, I don't know that Wilder could exist in any era. He's in this era. I don't know about making that argument. 6'7" is that's a big boy in any era, but he's also thin and whatever. And really, the issue for me is that we don't have the trainers that they used to have. They used to have all-time great trainers, Cus D'Amato, Angelo Dundee. All these dudes are phenomenal. Eddie Futch. These are legendary trainers.
Now we got
Emmanuel Stewart.
Yeah, like I'm saying, Emmanuel Stewart's even later. I'm just saying it's just sticking to the Ali. What was happening then? Like, the guy that trains Wilder was trained by Emmanuel Stewart, right? And that was like at the later part of his career, or the second half of his career, I should say, not later part, but second half. It's just not the same. It's not the same level of it's just not the same lane of trainers, of training, or of sparring. So no, it's not the same level of fighter.
Yeah, now we got Derek James and shit. Like, come on, man. It's not that good.
Yeah, put some respect on my boy Derek James, man. He's a good trainer, bro. He made Errol Spence from the ground, man.
Yeah, freaking Get the Smoke went old school on that, man. He mentioned Eddie Futch and all that. Jeez.
All right, so
great. All the old-time coaches.
What's good with you, dog? You there, Mark?
Shit, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
I just came back from the MGM and shit, man. I just been able to jump on this shit real quick. I had to handle some business down there on the strip real quick.
That's what's up, but I don't know. My notifications didn't go out today for some reason. That's what people was telling me. But dog,
I didn't get it either.
I know we're knocking on 3 hours. You came in at the ass end of this. You and my man Double Limb Boxing Logic United. What's up, Myron Magnus in the building? I see you, Myron.
So the boxing, the eyes of the boxing world are once again focused on Las Vegas, the biggest little city. Like, what's happening? I guess that's Reno. But what's going on in Vegas? Is everybody showing up? Is the city cracking? What's happening?
Nowhere near Reno. I mean, Vegas is always gonna be more cracking on Reno. Reno is just where the pimps go. You feel what I'm saying? From the Bay.
No. I'm not saying not going back than Reno. I'm just saying, is it just cracking now because of the fight?
Oh yeah. It was a lot of. I went up there this morning to the when they had the Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman little show for First Take and shit. It was quite a little bit of people. I was able to drop off my daughter real quick and then head down there with a couple of the fam and shit. And it's a lot of UK motherfuckers out here, bro. It's a lot of UK motherfuckers. I'm surprised. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be this many people. And remember, it's only Thursday, so I ain't even went to the weigh-in yet until tomorrow. So I'll really be able to give y'all a really good glimpse of what it's really gonna be like tomorrow, like around 6. You should see who gonna really be out here. You feel me?
Hey, bro, but is all that media shit like available for the fans?
You can't get into the media room, the ballroom in the MGM where they got the media shit at. You can't get up in there, bro. They got Metro at the door, but you can see like inside the casino, it's all kind of motherfuckers walking around there, bro. So I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna really be able to give y'all a really good view of who actually out here, because I'll really be able to see the real motherfuckers actually walking around the casino and mingling, because most people that's there for the fight, they don't leave that casino area. You feel what I'm saying? So they usually stay around there, all the food courts and shit. I mean, the niggas gotta eat who's staying there. And if you're not staying there, you gotta be coming in the front door. And yesterday afternoon, my boy said the front door was packed when Wilder first came in. So, and I seen it on the TV anyway. I knew there was gonna be packed. It's always like that during fight weekend out here. But tomorrow, outlook on who actually really here. It's just been a lot of traffic, and I seen a lot of UK fans out here. Like a lot of motherfuckers was on the old strip where Fremont is. Niggas was like, "Wow, Fury gonna beat him. Fury won the first time." That's all I've been hearing and shit. But it's a lot of people though betting on Wilder though for sure though. Motherfuckers been saying like the 7th, the 8th round. I chopped it up with a dude for like an hour and a half, and he said he got $2,000 on Wilder. So I mean, it's a lot of money being put on Wilder, but it's a lot of UK fans supporting Fury though out here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, best of the best. What's good with you?
What's up, partner? How you doing? What's going on?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm gonna let you what I'm gonna do, cause you jumping in at the ass end of this. I'm gonna let you start off with some closing thoughts, bro, and I'm gonna go around the panel, but I want to hear from you and shit.
All right, well. First of all, I guess I wanted to say I jumped in pretty much on the ass, but I got a chance to listen a bit, and sound like y'all was kind of deep. But the Luis Ortiz situation for me, and I don't know why Luis Ortiz name always getting thrown around like it's some kind of name that done a lot, because I just can't get nothing out of Luis Ortiz when I go through the resume. Only thing I pull out the box is a Brian Jennings. So that's basically, I know y'all at the end of it, but that's how I feel on the Luis Ortiz. But it was
I think he was gonna say it was a good live, and that's what's up. That's what's up. Best of the best. I appreciate you, fam. My man Bob, since you just stepped in, give me some closing thoughts, man.
Man, you already know, man. I got Wilder, man, the 10th round, but it is what it is, man. This is the best fight that I guess at heavyweight we could see if we can't get AJ and Wilder. But like I said, so far, man, it's looking like it's gonna be a good little weekend, man, out here, man. Like I said, I'm about to get out. I'll give y'all a little bit of the coverage of what it is. I'm gonna try to send DT a couple of little footage if I can't get some for y'all, and I'm gonna try to network for y'all. You feel me? All the niggas who I fuck with, I'm gonna put y'all name out there when I cross, the people who need to be informed on who y'all is. So I'm gonna definitely try to work out here for y'all as best as I can while I'm out here, doing my thing.
That's what's up, bro. We appreciate you. All right, Alistair, give me some closing thoughts, dog.
All right, man. It's been a good live and all that. It's all about, education and whatever. And I feel like I'm out here, educating everybody. But anyways, though, man, all I gotta say is if you really want to be good at boxing and all that, want to be a boxing fan and all that, all I gotta say is boxing, we have to fix boxing. You know what I mean? To get people to really want to see the good fights again, because they've been losing credibility for the last couple of years. And at the end of the day, it's not about whether you're on the UGC side, whatever it is, YTB, whatever. I don't even know what the hell that is side, PBC side, top rank side, or whatever. At the end of the day, it's about boxing and the fights we want to see. It's about the fights we want to see. So we got to learn how to fix that. We got to learn how to come together. And for all this division is making me not even making it not excited, bro. Like all the divisions and the dividing and all that. People just want to see their fighters fight, bro. That's what it should be really about. Like the UFC. When that comes to realization, bro, you're going to hear the most freaking sensible things from me you've ever seen. But that has to happen first, because without that, you lose respect and stuff like that. So that's what we need first, bro. That comes first.
I have to say this, Alistair, we ain't never gonna hear no sensible shit from you, but that shit never gonna happen in boxing. But appreciate you, dog, for coming on. I always appreciate you. Get this smoke. Give me some closing thoughts, dog.
Yeah, man, this fight this is a year in waiting. This rematch, Saturday can't come fast enough. I love the coverage that you're doing. I hope you keep doing lives. You give everybody a chance to speak their mind. say what's up. I appreciate that more than you know. Peace of the channel, peace of the chat. Until next time.
All right, Smoke. Appreciate you coming on, dog. The bar.
Double M. Good looking, bro. My bad for calling you out my bad for calling you your real name, bro. My bad.
Oh yeah. It's all good. I think most people know his name. He used to have it posted on his damn channel. But anyway, the boss, El Jefe, Boxing Mexicano, the leader.
Yo, man, appreciate for having me on, bro. Yo, D, I know you want to debate me so bad, bro, but you'll get your chance, bro.
You, dog. I don't
like
want
you gotta get a couple tune-ups up, bro, and then you can come see me, man.
Oh,
because
man.
right now I'm in my off season, bro. So all I gotta say, man, keep up
stop
with the
drinking.
good
Yeah.
Stop drinking, boy.
I don't like boring
Hey,
fights.
keep it up with the good live streams, man. Keep on having these fire ass debates, man, and that's all I gotta say, man. Keep up the good work.
Coming on, dog. So, guys, we 3 hours in. You know,
Hey, D, when you doing live, P?
Let me see.
So I'll make sure I'm up, man. I gotta make sure I'm up, man, for that one.
I'm gonna do it this weekend, but I'm gonna let you know, Mob. I'm gonna let you know.
For sure.
So you be, you know what I mean, up and down. Cause I gotta get.
Oh yeah, nigga, I'm gonna be at you all weekend. Whenever you post, I'm gonna be on it all weekend, P.
I'm telling everybody right now too. I'm doing what's up, LeBron. LeBron came in at the end, but all right. Best of the best. I see you, dog.
Hey, matter of fact, when you do your next one, post your Instagram so I can send you some footage, P. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get you some footage. I'm gonna try to get some niggas to scream out that he knows your sports real quick. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, it's Speaking My Sports Talk on Instagram too.
Okay, I got you, P.
Yeah, but I'm doing the live commentary for the Wilder Fury fight, so I'm gonna do a live on that fight. So we're gonna have fun that night. That shit gonna be lit. But it's gonna be a lot of lives on that night, I'm pretty sure. But I'm thinking about going live that night. Do a little blow by blow commentary. But I appreciate you, Alistair.
Don't trip, man. Peace up, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all be safe, man. Whatever y'all doing this weekend, just make sure y'all be safe, man.
All right, fam. You too. You too, bro. All right, man. Y'all know how always in this thing. For the love of sports. Let's talk about it.